Baby. Ooh. Hello. Yep. Go.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. That first one, right?
That beat is fire. What up, y'all? What up, y'all?
Good, was good.
Welcome
was
to
good,
40
was
Central
good.
Podcast, episode 194. We are here.
Well, they go to 10 minutes. It's over.
There goes that dream.
Damn words, right? It's good, y'all.
No Kev last week. We
did good.
Yeah.
So you saying you only do good when I'm not here, man? But you
Nah, we didn't say that. We just started.
No Kev last
hold
week.
on. We started last week, and we didn't have. We might have had a little hiccup, but I'm not even sure if we caught it. But you just right out the gate, bro. 10 seconds.
A minute and four. Not even. We wasn't even 2 minutes in yet.
First and foremost, the word I used had an L in it.
Okay. I don't think they're gonna believe that, but whatever.
Yeah, man. AI don't care.
And Allen Iverson don't care either. I'm cold. I'm fucking freezing. Yeah, I'm freezing. But it was good, yeah.
I know it was wild. I saw him with the gloves on the way.
Warren back 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
Spring. He had gloves all winter, but come spring, he got gloves on.
I know, right? That's crazy. Nah, it's cold down here today for some reason.
It was cold last week too.
Nah, last week it was good.
Nah, last week was a little shaky. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Last week I didn't even have no Under Armour on. This week I do. That's how cold I am. I don't know because we was outside or something like that.
Last week he had you drinking that crazy.
Yo.
Sober.
That what?
The crazy concoction.
What a dream.
What a dream we had, right? Wait, what was I drinking last week?
The whiskey in the
Oh yeah, he was trying to.
That's why you was warm.
Nah, that was pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what he did say that for some reason after that came up on my timeline. He said the cognac with the wine. And they came up and they said that's like that's like a 10 out of 10 as a drink. That's how good it is.
I saw a couple people doing
cognac with wine.
It's a specific. It's
cognac with wine.
Yeah. He said. Well, he said.
It's a. I'm not saying it because we don't get paid for saying anything, but we can talk about it afterwards. We ain't shout out no brands that don't pay us.
That sounds dirty.
What? Cognac and wine?
No, cognac.
It is. Because the cognac and the wine that you use, forget about it. You're done. Guaranteed.
That sounds disgusting.
I might try it.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. It's all grapes.
Listen, it's
Henny.
the cognac that everybody drinks. Listen, JT, it's the cognac that everybody drinks, and then what they call the grape version of it. You know?
Like a
TP with the
exactly.
Like Taylor Port.
Kev, you different, yo. I promise you're different.
It's because it can be mixed. I don't mean it's to be done.
Yeah, but I wouldn't try it with that. I saw it with like something else, like something else, some other type of wine. I might try that. See how it is. I might. What's the worst that can happen? I could not like it.
But no, you can end up somewhere where you don't need to be.
I mean, that's gonna be regardless.
Dumb lit.
Yeah, those two together.
I might do that.
That's too good. That's nasty.
Was good though, Warren. How your week been, man? You been good?
It was alright, man. Work is crazy.
How you getting back into like the everyday of work?
It's trash,
like
yo.
Position.
It's trash because my old shift, I would have had off at least like 10 days by now, and now I only have off like 4. 3 because I worked on Sunday. It's just so bad. But it's good though, because I wasn't working for a while and that sucked. So there you go.
You mean like 10 consecutive days?
Yeah, remember when he would have
What,
like
days off? Yeah, yeah, there was times where I had 10 days off straight.
That's crazy.
The most I could have in that old schedule, the most I could have off at one shot is 16.
Wow. 10 straight is not bad. I get that on a vacation.
No, that was his regular.
No, that was my
days
regular.
off.
No, I had to take 4 days off for that.
Oh, for the
In order
16.
for the 16,
Yeah.
if I took 4 days off, I would have 16 days off.
Yeah,
That
but
was a part of my regular schedule. That was
Yeah,
it.
but
That's
regularly
nice.
you
That's
was
nice.
having like 10 days off.
Yeah.
That's nice. Sheesh. But state troopers, they do this a similar job too, like that. Like they work like 10 days on and get 2 weeks off.
Mm. So, firefighters do that. Don't they work like 2 24s?
Like 10 days.
Yeah, they work
week off,
2
but the week is
24s
like
and then
9
4 days off. I mean, the rest of the week, I think the firefighters, they work 2 days straight.
4 days. Work 4 days straight and get 3 days off.
That's interesting because that makes me think about the conversation that's been going on about the 4-hour work week.
4-day work.
4-day work week. And I forgot what country. I want to say it was Denmark, but I could be. Denmark's the city? Country. I don't know.
Country, I think.
Country. But I think they did it in Denmark or somewhere in Europe. I know they did it. And studies showed that with a long time of doing the 4-day work week, that they saw a lot more production and a lot more happiness.
But
they have steady inflation there too. Like it hasn't gone up. So I mean, like the 4-day work week it sounds great, but when the economy is crashing and inflation is going up and everything, it's gonna end up being less money too because you want to get less hours in a week.
How?
You get less. You will get 32 hours.
Nah, what you do is you add the hours throughout the week. So, for instance, like
what if you have a person that relieves you, right? A person that relieves you, because that's gonna mess up hours in the business.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
All right, go ahead.
So, in the department that I was in before switching back to my department, it was a 5-week rotation. Okay. So in the 5-week span, whether I work the 5 days a week or I work that shift, at the end of the 5 weeks, it's 200 hours work of straight time. But I got 8 extra days off. And I got so many premiums and I ended up getting, because of working off shifts and this, that, and the other, I ended up with like 10,000 extra just for walking in the door.
But what I'm saying is, like, for jobs that have a relieves, you have a relief and you can't leave the job until somebody comes and takes over the position. Like, how is that going to work for those type of jobs? That's what I want to know. Because
how is that going to change? You still got to wait. Right now, if you have to wait for the relief, you still have to wait for the relief, no matter what.
You have to wait for the relief, but that's what I'm saying. You still have to wait for relief, but that's what I'm saying. If you're going to put them 4 days a week and you give them 10-hour days instead of 8-hour days, you give them 10-hour days. How is that going to work within it's going to cut back some jobs?
Oh, it's going to be the same amount.
Because if it's 3 shifts, it's 8, 16, 24. It's 24 hours. Okay. But if this 10-hour days, there's only enough for 2 full-timers and 1 part-timer.
Okay. I see. All right.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just...
Well, it depends on how the shift works. So, like, for instance, if you do 12-hour shifts instead of 10s, and then you can work 3 days a week and get 36 hours, and then you can rotate 3 people with the 36 hours.
Well, I mean, if they have like a rollover shift, so like basically have somebody come come in the middle of your shift or whatever it is, then I guess they do it that way.
See,
but
you just fixed it.
But I'm saying, I guess they do
you
it that
really
way.
just asked the question and answered it.
But some companies won't do it that way.
That's true. But some
companies will not do it that way because like with this stuff that's going on, they're creating more part-time jobs. So I can see that happening and just leaving people jobs back and giving them part-timers because you're still employed.
Yeah.
You're still employed. It's just you're working part-time now. You're working 4 hours a day.
My question would be, what would they do that for schools? Like now kids are going to go to school 4 days a week. So then you guys it won't change for you.
No, it wouldn't. They're trying to actually make school all year round eventually.
I was about to say that.
So no, it won't change.
TTO, between after school
Don't you do that in China?
I doubt it.
I know, in China, it's like 6 days a week or something like that, or 7 days a week.
Oh, you mean like all year round?
All year round,
yeah. I think they do school all year round. I think you're talking about the 4-day work week.
Those kids are smart, man.
Yeah, that's why they're ready to take over.
Oh, by the way, before we even start, man, to to the senseless killing in the school, man. We support all you guys out there. What 3 kids got shot? 3 kids got died. 2 kids.
I don't know.
Yeah, what was it? It was 3 and 3. Yeah, you know how many people got killed?
I think it was 3. Yeah, it was 3 kids.
3 kids, 3 adults, and another person going in there shooting up schools is crazy. But man, we are here with you guys. That's ridiculous already. Too much of that happening. And I was talking about it with 3 kids, 3 adults. Yeah, man, everybody's getting so like desensitized about it already. Like, it sucks.
Yeah,
It's like it happens so much. It's like another one.
nah, I'm like, it doesn't seem desensitized to me. Like people are still
So-
like, people haven't been desensitized to it. Like I've seen on social media, people have been posting about it consistently, and it's so about like, ban guns this, ban gun that. So I'm like, I see it. I'm gonna let you mourn about the situation. I understand what's going on. I'm gonna let you mourn. I'm not gonna add fuel to the fire. But you know how I feel about guns. So
And that's
Guns
the
don't-
part
guns
that
don't
to
kill
me is
people.
distasteful about when situations like this happen. People automatically go to these political talking points. Not saying that's what you're doing, but just in general, how people will use the situation and the first thing that they put out on their page is hashtag ban guns.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed
Yeah.
to be protect kids at all costs and kill those people at the site as it's going on.
what we need to understand as a country in general, it's not guns that are the issues. It's mental health is the problem. Mental health is the issue completely. And being that people aren't acknowledging mental health, that becomes the bigger problem. Mental health, everybody that's doing these type of crazy things, suicides and homicides, is all due to mental health. And notice it's guys that are doing it. It's
No, it
men.
was a female that the last one.
Just transgender, but
Oh,
But it's men that are doing it, and men go through the male suicide is the highest in this country, more than any homicide, more than the females. So people need to acknowledge this mental health, and I'm not gonna take away from the situation because like the families are mourning through this, so I'm not gonna take away from it. But mental health is the problem. It's not guns.
yeah.
Damn.
Guns don't shoot themselves.
Yeah, it's like I had a debate about this, right? Because they were talking, because somebody brought it to my attention, just send me the post about it. So I was like, I feel bad for the families and such and such. It's like, yeah, see, this is why we need to get rid of guns. I'm like, you want to get rid of guns for this situation? I'm like, dude, so why don't you get rid of cars, right? Because if you're saying that suicide and homicide rates through guns is 4,730 people a year, some shit like that. Something like that. Then we have car crashes are 4,030 a year. So why don't you get rid of cars also? So cars is a necessity. I said, well, guns are a necessity too. Guns. So the thing is this:
Okay.
what it boils down to is that they blame guns for killing people, right? But cars don't kill people. It's the person that's driving the car. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
It's the person that's driving the car. So it's the person that's using the gun that's killing the person. It's not the gun. So it doesn't really matter if you ban guns. We're gonna get knives. You're gonna get knives. You're gonna get crowbars. You're gonna get hammers. Everything could be a weapon. This table could be a weapon. You know what I'm saying? So it's not guns. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think just the fundamental difference between driving and gun ownership is that a gun is a right and driving is a privilege. So you can take away a privilege for whatever reason you feel, but guns are supposed to be your human right based off the Second Amendment. But that's a whole nother rabbit hole. I just think that was a false equivalency, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. I don't think cars is the rebuttal to use against that particular
But
argument.
but we know where you're coming from. Like cars don't kill people.
Again, I mean, if a person is drinking and driving, right? Or drinking and driving, you're not supposed to be drinking and driving. You're not supposed to be drinking and have a gun on you, right? So it's like
You got a DWI with that?
for
Drinking and having a gun. If you licensed.
No, you go to jail for that.
Wait, what?
If you're driving,
Bro, you know you could get a DWI on a scooter if you're drunk, right?
If you're even walking around and you're intoxicated and you have a gun on you, you can go to jail for that.
Yeah, you could get a walking while intoxicated too. You know what I'm saying? So, but like with a gun, what is that called?
You won't get a walking. While
You can.
No, it's called public intoxication.
Same shit. You
walking
around
that's
drunk.
a whole different thing, bro.
You walking around drunk. That's the same shit.
You be sitting in a bar and just be too wasted, and that's public intoxication.
If you're
like,
if you're in a vehicle,
WWI.
if you're operating a vehicle, if you're in a vehicle and you have a weapon in the vehicle and somebody in a car is intoxicated, the weapon is supposed to be as far as possible from the person that is intoxicated. So if you have it in the glove compartment, it's supposed to be like in the trunk. The bullet's supposed to be in the trunk.
Huh? The bullet's supposed to be in the trunk. There's bullets supposed to be in the trunk. Like if you have the gun up there, it's not supposed to be together.
If a person's drunk, the person is drunk. The gun is supposed to be away in general. That's like they don't talk about just the bullet; it's the gun. So the gun, if the person's sitting in the passenger side and he's drunk, the gun is supposed to be sitting in the trunk. You have to keep that gun away from that person because he's intoxicated.
So my question still remains: if you are licensed and you're walking around, then obviously it's not gonna be in New York.
I don't know what's the name of the charge.
And you get a charge for that?
You can get charged. But because you're not supposed to be drunk with the gun. I
wonder if they take your shit. That'd be crazy. Jazz said the healthcare system is so messed up in this country that until that is fixed, the mental health issue won't are addressed properly. Nothing will change.
That's why I'm a proponent of if somebody tries to shoot a school, kill them.
And the two officers that did, they shot the person.
I don't care about a testimony. I don't care about a letter. I don't care about making this person famous. No. On the spot, he needs to be done. Right then and there.
Yeah, we got to protect our kids.
Like, I don't even understand how that's a negotiation.
I don't even understand why we still talking about
that's a topic.
At least that. Like, it should get to a point where you have someone armed pretty much in the school ready to take care of this situation.
I agree.
That's why we did bring that up to attention, though. That we said that before.
We said this before.
Like
I believe, but like you didn't. I don't think you agree with this. I don't know. I believe that if you're gonna have school safety, the school safety should be armed.
Yeah, we said that.
So you agreed. Sorry, I don't remember.
We said that.
We said that there should be a place where there's a gun, and then the argument was like, how long would it take to get to that weapon when things went left?
Well, they should.
But see, the thing about it is this: like you can't cover every loophole. So it's something. Somebody's gonna find a way. A criminal's gonna find a way to get in to where they need to get to. Somebody's is gonna have like 100 people that are gonna try, and like 2 people are gonna get in. You know.
Now they have these. I saw them testing out these
cover every loophole.
Collapsing like frames in the classroom where they could just pull out a whole frame and close the door.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's like a false door.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. But there's other things out there too that I've seen before that you like the thing that you put under the.
I believe teachers should be strapped too. That's me. That's me.
No, I think you said no.
Yeah, I disagree.
You said
I don't. Yeah, because all it takes is one of them days that teacher is all on edge or something like that. Like I don't think the person that's dealing with children that like on that daily basis in that manner, like that classroom could go left real fast. There's so much shit that could happen. Mm-hmm. Now, somebody that's not in the classroom but like maybe monitoring the hallways and stuff like that, that's a different story.
Oh yeah, listen. Open up more security jobs. Everybody get your license or whatever like that, and have more people in school. Open up.
Well, you know,
more jobs.
You know what the problem is, right? I think JT, I sent you that video, right? Where like a school in Indiana, like it was just ridiculous on how much stuff they had in because remember our public school is based on taxes in the area. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, the Bronx taxes are dirt. So the public school system is kind of dirt. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What is dirt?
So
that's exactly what it is.
But it's a direct effect though. That's why when I talk to people about owning houses in the Bronx, the reason why they own houses in the Bronx is taxes are cheap. They don't want to go to Scarsdale. They don't want to go to the white taxes.
Okay.
Bronx taxes are cheap.
Yeah, it's the cheapest around.
It's the cheapest. It's the cheapest in the 5 boroughs.
Oh, in the 5 boroughs.
Yeah, it's the cheapest in the 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
But city taxes, New York City tax
Staten Island's even higher.
is different.
Yeah.
Then go to Westchester. Westchester taxes for houses and all that, totally different. But their school system is better depending on the town. Like if you're in Yonkers, like if you're in the south part of Yonkers, your school system sucks because that area. Yeah. But if you go past like Lincoln Avenue, and all that, and the houses are different, the environment is different, so therefore their school system up there is different. Like the more you get away from the city and all that, the taxes are higher. They take care of their schools, they take care of their roads, they take care of everything else because the taxes are higher.
Yeah. How do we get to taxes?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to loop it back, man.
Yeah, I don't know how we got to taxes, but whatever. We could.
No, we were talking about the school system, like basically.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
So
we can't implement certain things in our school system because taxes are what control public school system. That's where it went.
And to loop it back again, Kev's made a point saying that teachers should be strapped.
Oh, okay.
That's where.
And I believe, like I said, the reason why I believe is because regardless. Like you said, like somebody could be on edge, a teacher could be on edge, whatever it is. A police officer could be on edge at any point. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody could be on edge and still be armed, you know, and they'll be a victim to the crime now. Like now they have to be penalized. So like I said, either way, somebody's gonna be on edge. Somebody's gonna be on edge. It's just like that's
so what I'm saying when I say on edge, I mean teachers have enough to deal with already than to have to carry also. Now, a person that's licensed and carrying, that's literally specifically your job, that's the reason why there's a difference. So now this teacher has to come up with a syllabus for the classroom and make sure all the kids are this, that, and the other, and there's so much pressure on. And now you want them to protect. It's like, nah, why don't we just hire people to strictly do that one job? So now they can get more training, they can get more involved in that.
You know why? Because they'll say it's more money. They'll say it's more money for that particular situation to hire more people to do a particular job.
It's gonna be more money. I guarantee you, a teachers union will sit there and say,
"Yeah, we need more money."
Well, listen,
it'll
be cheaper if to give a teacher for $5,000 more a year than to hire somebody to do a job for $70,000 a year.
I disagree because they have like how many teachers you got in your school? And your school is not even fully staffed.
If you have, they only go to the 20.
All right, so now when you get your 2 more grades, you're gonna have all that, and then you're paying all them $5,000 extra a year.
You're paying $5,000 extra for 20 teachers, right? When you're gonna hire?
No, that's I'm only saying that because there's only 2 years in his school.
I'm just saying, like I'm just stating, if you're gonna hire somebody to do a job for $70,000-$80,000 a year, you just put a new person there to do the job, right? To do the job is like $70,000-$80,000 a year, right? You're probably gonna hire maybe 15 new guys to do the job. So 70,000 times 15. And then for that, you just give the teachers an extra $5,000. And everybody's
why do you need 15 people?
What, bro? How many school safety guards you see at Lehman?
Who said they all had to have a gun?
You're gonna pick and choose who's gonna have a gun?
Yes, people that actually show up and basically get all their licensing and get everything.
If they go through a training, if they're all coming to do a training,
I don't have to hire that many people, bro.
If you're all gonna have a training, I'm like, listen, you don't know how big a school is. The school could be fucking like 20 acres, 30 acres. But you don't know how big a school can be.
15 people is wild.
Well, I just threw a number, but you don't know how big a school could be.
I just say you need one person per floor. If you got a three floor, one security guard that's on per floor, you'd be good.
And patrolling the floor.
That's not realistic either. You see how many officers came for that one person?
It's because they didn't know where they was at. And
right there. You don't know where the person's at. Exactly. If a person's coming armed, you don't know where the person's at. That's realistic. You don't know where the person's at. So one person to guard a floor, it's not going to work.
But the police had to show up there to start that process. So, all right, number one, let's be real. A person that knows that there's gun. Wait, hold on. A person that knows that there's guns in the school treats it differently. Understand that, because when you go into a school, you already know there's no firepower to come back at you. That's a different ball game. So now it's like, think about it. You put one school that has somebody armed and whatever waiting for you, and you put another school that doesn't, they're gonna 9 times out of 10 they're gonna go to that school that's not armed because there's no resistance.
Absolutely.
So therefore, if you put guns in the right hands in the school to protect the children, there'll be less shootings inside the school because nobody wants, unless you got a death wish and all that, and you literally go in that with that mindset. That's what you're gonna encounter.
A person goes into a school or goes into a church to execute and do the job and get out and try to get out safely. Nobody wants to go there and just try to get killed.
That's my point.
You know so you're absolutely right.
Look,
I agree.
Yeah, you go into church, you go into all these places where people are unarmed and all that. That's part of it.
But it's also if you have a school that's 3 floors and you only have 3 people with guns, right? You go in there with a rifle and then this person only has handguns. 3 people only have handguns. Bro, I go in there, the first person's getting hit. Go to the second floor, the second person's getting hit, the third person's getting hit. Now I'm able to clap the whole school up. That's like 3 people, 1 person per floor is not realistic. It's not realistic. The guards in the school, all guards should be armed. I believe all school guards. How you gonna be school safety and all you got is a freaking nightstick?
Let me ask you a question.
Doesn't make any sense.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. To everybody that when it comes down to school shootings and stuff like that, how many people have tactical training in this, that, and the other? Because you have to remember you're meeting tactical training. It's not like dudes is just this ain't a movie, bro. They're not running around the corner just clapping like this and then you're gonna shoot them. No.
Have you been in one? Have you been in one before?
Been in what?
A school shooting before? You don't know if it's like a movie, like bro.
This was a transgender person that was mad at the school system. It wasn't a tactical person.
You don't know if he watched some James Bond stuff and then he wanted to go in there because he wanted to go do some crazy stuff. You don't know, what inspired him to do that. You know that he was going through something, but you don't know what inspired him. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way. You don't know what goes through their head. You don't know what goes through their head. So
name me one tactical person. Name me, because let's be real. They tell you backstories about bullying and all that all the time from everybody. Yeah. But there's never a tactical story where this guy, he went to do this, that, and other. It's always mental illness provoked this kind of situation. They took somebody else's gun and they went into the school and that's what they did. Right? Mm-hmm. But if you meet tactical people that are ready armed and can handle the situation, like I said, ain't nobody running around the corner with the gun on the side like this, bro. Like, people are gonna handle their business. And who said it had to be a handgun? We don't know what kind of gun to be, because even cops have certain guns in their car depending on the type of things that they're encountering.
But like, if you see it, they have it in the car. They exactly have it in the car. I'm not saying, but they're not going to be walking around with rifles on their back.
That's true.
They're not. Nobody's walking around with a rifle all day unless you're in the military. But nobody's walking around with a rifle on their back all day unless you're standing. Unless you're like SWAT.
But if they have a gun on their holster and they're communicating, these are tactical people. That's the whole point.
I get it.
When it comes to tactical people, it's conversations. It's like, yo, he's on this floor. Because once you basically, if there's nobody armed, think about it. Once people are armed, right? Now that's the first thing that you have to deal with. The first thing that you have to deal with, you're walking in the school trying to shoot the school up, whatever. Now, if the people are unarmed, everybody's scrambling, trying to call 911 and sitting in the corner waiting for somebody to come save them. Let's be real. But if this guy in the back of his mind, no, I can't just be out in the open because somebody is coming sooner or later, it's a different environment, bro. And that's all it is. We're not saying it's going to save the world, but it might change the game. And that's the whole point.
It definitely changed it. Just having one alone and the person knows it is going to be a deterrent. It's going to make them second guess it at the very least. And then I just disagree with teachers having guns. I just think it's too easy of an access for somebody who would want to do something like that. Because now if you have a 125-pound teacher armed in a high school and somebody wants to start a riot, create a mutiny, they're going to have easy access to a firearm right there. I just don't think it's
like I said, it's a perception. It's all perception. I mean, you gave your perception, he gave his perception. I mean, it's all perception. I just disagree with the fact that it's only one guard per floor to have a hammer. It's just like that doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't, personally. But go ahead.
And they also need one way to get in and one way to get out. At least
I think you can't do that because of fire safety.
Mr. Clark did it.
Yeah, fire safety. He got arrested.
You saw that movie, right?
What?
Lean on me.
Lean on me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Just making sure.
And he's running around the hallways. Take the chains
Take the
off.
chains
Take
off.
the chains off.
Nah, but like, I mean, the front door should be like where they coming into.
Shout out to the manual because Justin's over here with a like the manual do.
It's actually not a 40, it's a 32.
I mean, but these are the
thing, right?
go ahead. These are the conversations we got to have at community board meetings.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
when we don't go to those meetings, the people who aren't sending those kids to those schools don't have a say so, or are the ones speaking on our behalf, I should say. So yeah, go to your community board meeting, talk to your councilman, speak up, because reposting it on social media, nobody gives a fuck. Like, people thinking that they these social justice warriors because they shared a hashtag or reposted something is the most asinine shit in the world. No, go out and talk to people who can actually get to the moving and shaking. Because if you're not doing that, and you just reposting and you just tweeting, stay away from it. Forever.
And I definitely agree with that.
You got to start getting rid of those people.
Yeah, we could get off that subject. Anything else you got to say about any of that before we get off of it?
No, I got nothing to say.
Warren,
I'm good.
you got something else you want to say? Before we get
No, it's just a sad situation, but it's a necessary conversation, and I'm glad we had it from 3 different vantage points, so people could get different perspectives. And that's not to say anybody's right or wrong. To your point, there's just different perspectives, and that's the point of having like this type of dialogue, is because from that I could take something that you said that works, and you said that works, and maybe there was something I said that just didn't make no sense, and y'all helped me realize that. But when we don't have those conversations, it's hard to move forward. So that's the only thing I wanted to say about that. So have that conversation with your people. Have that have the conversation parents to parents that send their kids to the same school. Because y'all are just as part of the community as the kids are that are in the school.
All right, we got to go with something else.
Tuesday we met Julius Randle, so shout out to Julius Randle for pulling up to the school. He came on Tuesday for the 30 for 3 program that he is doing at the Earl Monroe New Renaissance Basketball School. He donated $800,000 from his season last year, and a young kid named Aiden Khalid, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, Aiden Khalid, who is a high school student at the Dalton School, he decided to do a similar program, but for his season. So he did like a third, something similar to the 30 for 3 program, where for every 3 he made, he donated money to our school. So he also came with a check for $12,000 towards our literacy program. So it was a beautiful thing to see. The kids got to talk to Julius. The kids got to shoot around with Julius and Aiden. A bunch of media was there. People got interviewed. It made the news. So that was really, really inspiring. And for me, the highlight was getting one of my students who I taught last year, who expressed to me that he is into journalism. I got him to be able to get in the media pit and be able to ask Julius Randle a question, as if he was a sports anchor. And the kid did it so well, and word got around so quickly that David Beck, the sports anchor, I want to say, I don't hope I'm not saying it incorrectly, but I know he does sports for one of the major news outlets. I think it's either Channel 4 or Channel 7. And he noticed, he got introduced to the kid and immediately was like, this kid, he got it. He has it. The it factor that you look for in reporting and in broadcasting, he has it. So he decided to give him a full scholarship for the summer for his sports broadcasting program somewhere. I forgot where it is, but it's some college. And he is going to have an internship upon his graduation if he completes the program with NBC. So literally just that fast, his life could potentially change if he goes through with everything.
Wow, that's congratulations to him, man.
Yeah, so that was a big deal. So shout out to that student, and I can't wait till he graduates so we can have him on the pod to discuss that moment. But seeing that, I posted the picture and everything, like, cause that made me happy to see him literally change his life within a day. And that was something that came into play the afternoon of the event. I'm thinking, okay, let's see if we can get one of our kids. I just wanted the picture as if they were trying to interview him. But I was like, nah, you know what? Let's see if we can get the interview. Go to the guy. I pitch it to him. He pitches it to his people. That his people pitch it to our founder. The founder approves it, and the rest is history. And I had one of my other kids doing the camera work for that moment, so we got the whole thing on video, and I didn't even have to record it. I trained the kid with the camera in a few minutes. Do this, do that. Make sure this is good. Boom. Told the kid what to do. Do this, do that. Make sure you have the question ready. Have a backup question. Make sure the microphone's working. All that stuff. Did that. Boom. And then they both just executed to perfection. So I just wanted to definitely give them the shout out for that. And Julius thought that was probably the best question asked amongst everybody that was there. So all the news anchors that was there, Channel 12, Pix 11, Channel 4, I think was NBC was there. So everybody that was there, and he said that was the question.
What was the question?
It was something along the lines of, how do you feel about the media, being that you're always in it all the time? Is it something that you use as motivation, or is it something that you feel like plagues your mind because you hear people talking about you in a negative way and a positive way one day? So how do you use the media in your life? And he came up with that question on his own.
Well, round of applause to him, man.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Like that's cool. Hopefully he goes. Hopefully both of them go there. Even the dude that was the one that was behind the camera, maybe.
Yeah, so I'm trying to
Killing
get him
that.
into a program right now. Somebody just sent me, after that whole thing, another teacher sent me a program and told me to give it to him. So if he gets into that, then it'll be a really good photography program somewhere downtown. So I have to try to get him to fill that out. But yeah, this is what the school is about. Like opportunities around the game, jobs around the game, and just taking advantage of the things that you can do. And it's just crazy because I remember meeting that kid, and we did the podcasting unit, and then we did the journalism unit, and he was like, "Yo, I think this is what I want to do." And then that moment happens, and now I want to see what the next 5 to 10 years of his life looks like. There's definitely a promising future.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. So the vlog, I'm working on the vlog right now for all the video that one of my kids took of the day, and we're gonna post it on our YouTube channel soon. I'm gonna just try to see if I can actually do that without getting sued.
Yeah, let's not get sued. Do you want to talk about Trump?
What you want to say?
About the indictment?
He ain't going nowhere. It's an indictment. It's not. Like they legit. They literally have nothing on that case. That's just like, I feel personally. My personal opinion, it's just like a distraction to like other things that what's going on, like within the banks and everything. There's just like, you know, China and Brazil, they signed the deal together now, to get to get away from the American currency. So I'm like, all this is hype and everything, but what I can say is that if they happen to like detain him for whatever it is, and they happen to arrest him for whatever it is, honestly, my opinion is that that's gonna make him win the election 100% on 2024. My personal opinion, and especially that because felons usually are not able to run, right? But Trump passed a law that if you didn't do any aggressive felony, if you don't have an aggressive
Like
felony,
a violent crime?
violent crimes, then you can run for office. So
So in all aspect, he's still going to be able to run.
He'll still be able to run. Yeah, he'll still be able to run.
I heard that that most likely it's going to get dismissed, right? Because the statute of limitations is over already for the whole thing.
I don't know. Like I don't know what they're doing, because it's like I said, it's kind of crazy to me that they brought up something that happened back in 2015 or 2016, right? That he allegedly paid Stormy Daniels $130,000 for hush money, but they have documents and paper trail that he had nothing to do with that. They have paper trail of that. But overall, Yeah, New York is full of corruption. So they have like a lot of these corrupt stuff. Like I was reading something that made sense that New York has gotten so soft on crime and letting all these criminals run the streets and
Oh, I saw that.
and for all types of stuff. But you're willing to bring something up from almost 8 years ago to try to attack a political opponent. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that looks like, realistically. If you're bringing up something that doesn't really like that hush money stuff doesn't really matter. That's an NDA. Just an
Yeah,
NDA.
but my thing is, why is it bad?
Regardless, she's supposed to stay shut for that. So like literally,
Yeah, why can't I just pay? Why can't I pay a porn star
That's a
off?
crime on her part. Huh?
Why can't I just pay a porn star off if I wanted to?
Listen, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's the issue behind this. Like it's just like they're bringing up something like how many millionaires and billionaires, even like thousandaires, even hundredaires, like they pay. They pay for NDAs.
Huh?
I mean, making it up now.
All right, just making sure.
We come from the bottom.
And 100
We got to come from the bottom. 100. We're 100 is. We 100 is.
Even people that's broke, be like, yo, shut the fuck up, don't say nothing. I give you weed.
But like NDAs?
Nah,
NDAs.
they don't do that.
NDAs
You don't
are
tell
NDAs.
nobody I give you
This
weed.
is what this is. I mean, it's just I find it to be a little weird at the fact that they brought that up, but they got people that are legit murdering people in the streets of New York and getting released the next day. You know what I'm saying? They're getting released the next day with no like we're saying like cash is bail. But you're going to bring something up from 8 years ago that really is not really nothing, and she still owes Trump from last year. She owes Trump $300,000 because she lost a case against him about something similar about this. So I mean, I don't know.
For me,
it's crazy to me.
The thing is not even about. It's not even a question Trump or what's her name, Stormy Daniels.
Yeah.
It's not even a question of what happened between them. To me, the way I look at it as all these other foreign countries are leaving the United States dollar. China and Russia just made a huge conglomerate with each other. Our banks are falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
Prices are going up. We're in the middle of a recession. And we're talking about a transaction that happened between a former president and a porn star?
Exactly, this is what I'm saying. This is literally a distraction, but they won't talk about that on the news. And this is what, when we call things fake news, because you're literally focused on the wrong thing. This bank transaction thing, the foreign currencies that they're not using, that they plan to take away the American dollar from that, they don't understand how effective it is to our nation. It's like it's literally gonna place us in third world. It can place us in third world. So that's the scariest part.
Why don't we just pass like second world?
Anyway,
is it not a second world? What's the second world?
I've never heard of it either. That's crazy.
Isn't Brazil like a second world country?
What is second world?
It'd be like you're not
the top, but you're not the bottom. You mediocre.
Pretty much. Nah, it's not even that.
I've never heard the phrase second world.
You're self-reliant, right?
For saying,
like Denmark, they're not they're not a superpower.
He said, "If you're not
but
the top, you the bottom." Like what?
They're not.
Pause.
Like what's the third world? They're not the DR. Like there's a big difference between Denmark and DR. So like you have the superpowers, and then you have the self-reliant countries that are like partnered with those superpowers.
So technically, we're first world countries.
Yeah.
No, we're the number one country in the world, right?
Right, but we are the number one country, but there are other ones that are
Yeah,
obviously
we're
closer.
considered a first world.
We're
country.
considered a first world country.
Yeah.
Why do we just go to third? Like, you don't just go to third base.
Because it really comes down to what makes America the number one country. It's innovation. That's what got us there, because we were just inventing a bunch of shit. And then World War II happened and we won. So that's why we became the superpower of the world. Now, with that, helped the United States become the number one reserve in the planet, which means that our dollar is used in more places than any other country in the world.
And if they start dropping it.
So now, what is backing the U.S. dollar? What makes people want to use the U.S. dollar? It's the fact that we're the number one superpower. So most people that are going to travel are going to use that dollar. They're going to want access to that dollar.
About the oil, because they said even China settled the beef between Syria and which is a major issue because if they back China, then that's another hit for the U.S. dollar because, like, basically our exchange, they exchange everything through the U.S. dollar. Their oil and stuff like that, it gets exchanged through U.S. dollar and then spread throughout the world.
Absolutely.
So if you now start exchanging your oil with another currency, we now lose that asset, and that's the issue.
And not only that, to the former point that I was making, what is what backs the U.S. dollar? We don't make anything.
Yeah.
We don't make anything. We don't produce anything. So if our money is not being traded internationally because we're not the number one reserve currency, what do we like? What is there?
Apart.
What is there left for America to do? We're not inventing anything anymore. Our education system is terrible. We have poor health care. We can't afford to buy shit. We can't even afford to buy homes. So to Kev's point, yeah, after that, the shit just plummets. It's not going to be like, all right, 2023, we lose the number one spot, and then 2024, we're a third world country. No, but
Over time.
over time,
yeah.
it's going to happen.
Over time. Like, listen, everything takes
Listen,
time
we
to
have third world problems because we look at the mass shootings in this country. Like we at one point we used to think of stuff like that only in the Middle East, and now every week.
But it doesn't have as much as it is in a third world country.
Not yet, but
and mind you, and those third world countries, they're gunless. Like the civilians are not allowed to carry. So
what are they trying to do now? Every time something happens, what are they trying to do? Take the guns.
But what I'm saying is this: America owns, I think it's 47% of guns in the world right now. I think the numbers are going up too. 47% of guns we own in the world, and we don't have as much shootings on citizens that third world countries have on their own citizens per capita.
So
if you look at the stats,
us becoming a third world country, what does that mean to you? Like, how does that happen? Like, where do we go from there? How will we be able to get away from that?
You need good leadership. So when you have a person in office that is bought onto an agenda, to whatever it is, that's the manipulation in it. Because the left and the right are two wings of the same bird. When you have those two parties that are in the same platform, then yes, there's no way getting out of this. Because legit, what socialism is, politicians are rich and the people at the bottom, which is us, we won't have that position to get rich. You have to find another country and find a way to get to the other country so you can make your profits and then come back, whatever it is. That's what most people do. That's what people come to live the American dream.
Yeah.
That's to come to live the American dream. But we want to have. That means we will have to do that.
We will have to go have the Brazilian dream.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go over there.
I like Brazil. I'm about to go to do a Brazilian dream.
I like Brazil anyway.
But what happens is that when you have situations like that, they make it harder for you to get over there because they don't want that population there. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that there.
And your dollar is not
as strong.
Yeah. It won't be as strong. Yeah.
So not only that, the passport isn't as strong either. Because now it's going to be really dependent on who is friends with America if we're not number one.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, this whole thing is crazy. And the fact that they really going back to this whole thing, the fact that they consistently talking about this, like everything is popping up on Apple News, like Fox News and Newsmax, and everything's popping up that it's an indictment on Trump for the Stormy Daniels situation. But if we're to get technical, Bill Clinton did the same thing while he was president with Paula Jones.
And he got tapped.
Yeah, but forget that. Paula Jones, he paid they hush money to Paula Jones, $850,000 while he was president, and nobody talks about that. So and that's even worse. You were the president.
Yeah, Bill Clinton was a wild boy.
So I mean, but you want to get technical about that. Nobody talks about that situation. They just bypass that, but
because it doesn't matter.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
I have one more.
But the reason why they come for Trump because Trump is not bought. You know what I'm saying? He's not bought, so he's not under the whole situation, and the government finds him to be a threat. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna keep attacking, make sure he doesn't get in office. Because if he gets in office, then their whole platform is done. You know what I'm saying? Because he could literally fix all this up. He's like the only one that could do it right now. And I'm not trying to make him sound like a superhero, but he's the only one that can't be bought. Like Ron DeSantis,
Sanctimonious.
he calls him the sanctimonious. Yeah, Ron DeSantis. I like Ron DeSantis, but the fact is that Ron DeSantis is not rich, and all he needs is one person to tell him, "Yo, listen, I got $500 million for you right now. If you just shut the fuck up, right?" And be like, "Yo, you know what? $500 million. That sounds good right now," and he could be bought. Trump got $500 million. You know what I'm saying? So he's not. He doesn't need. Plus, he's old. Like, what is he gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying?
If you want to give it to us, holla at us. Bro. I'll take that. But like, how realistic, right? Well, I know this is just news at this point in time, right? How realistic is that to happen, in your opinion?
What?
That our dollar, I would get out of the table, and
It's not gonna happen today. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's not gonna happen next year, right? It takes time for everything to drop, but inflation's gonna go up.
so we good.
Yeah,
Colombia.
Right now, we've been good in Colombia.
All right, cool.
Right now, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen just.
That's what you heard
It's,
about.
it's not gonna happen like that. But
You
the
said
fact,
inflation's gonna
and
go up.
then
It's already up.
I was talking to somebody today about this because they brought up that oh yeah, America is just gonna stop buying stuff from people such and such. I'm like, do you not understand how expensive stuff is gonna be? It's like we're gonna stop buying stuff from people anyway, and this administration and the left are against manufacturing in this country because it says it pollutes the air. So they're against all that anyway. They're against fracking. They're against manufacturing in the country. They're against all the other stuff. So we're not going to have anything. We're not going to have anything. So if you're not buying, and I said this before, if you're not buying into assets, your money's no good in the bank. You got to buy into assets. And if you have a few thousands that you could play with, whatever it is, buy something and hold on to it because when the currency drops, but prices of homes still stay up. So, like if you
Super high.
they still go up. So you have people like from Brazil, if they're living the Brazilian dream now, whatever that's what they're gonna call it now, right? They come over here to United States and they want to buy land in the United States. You have a home that's worth $2.5 million. When you bought it for 500 grand, there you go. Now you got $2.5 million. Now you have something to play with, right? So now you can go somewhere else. Now you have the money to go somewhere else. So buy into assets. That's all I'm saying. Buy stuff because it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And if you can't get somebody in the White House that understands the business for the people, you ain't gonna have nothing.
I think to go to that question, I think the fall of America is inevitable. So again, I highly recommend everybody. If you're not gonna read it, listen to the book "When Nations Succeed and Fall" by Ray Dalio. Phenomenal read. Every country that has been a superpower has fallen.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Everyone, whether it be China that was once a superpower, Japan. I mean, no, not Japan. Europe that was once a superpower. America that is a superpower for the last 500 years. If you look at it in cycles, everything that goes up eventually goes back down. So, with that being said, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And knowing that it's inevitable and that it will happen is going to come down to how well you prepare. So, like Kev was saying, if you don't own assets, you are not putting yourself in the best position to succeed once the value of the dollar drops. So now if you have $3,000 in the bank, let's just say that, and it's in the bank, and now the currency drops, that $3,000 that you think is a lot of money,
Probably like 2,000.
That's
now when the
That's
prices
mad.
go up, that $1 is not buying as much as it used to. It's almost like, I remember when we were kids, the older people in the school would be like, back in my day, chips was a nickel, whatever, and you didn't comprehend it until now you're the adult and you reflecting back like, damn, my dollar used to really buy a whole bunch of shit. And now your dollar don't buy nothing.
Yeah, bro.
So now it's gonna be that times 1,000.
Little Debbie
Back
went
in
up
the
to
day.
$1. B, that was sick.
Listen,
The dollar held you down. I just said the other day,
Listen.
the dollar menu at McDonald's does not get the credit that it deserves for holding people
Dollar
down.
Tree's
Oh,
now.
word.
I go to Dollar Tree. Everything's $1.25. Bro, listen. What?
Nah, you know what got me fucking tight though? Arizona's 125 now.
Bro, listen.
Nah,
Listen,
what got me tight is
if
spending
you-
$10
if you-
for some
if
fucking
you buy-
eggs.
What you said?
Look,
$10 for some eggs is wild, bro.
yeah, bro, it's crazy. Listen, but it goes back to the dollar. 20-ounce sodas used to be $1. 20-ounce sodas used to be $1. Now 20-ounce sodas are like $2.75. Some places in the city they're $3.50. They're $3.50 for a 20-ounce, bro.
Nah, with 5 cash, you was lit for a day.
I was lit for 2 days. I don't know what you talking
Word.
about.
Like, you was good. Like, if I'm only getting a couple of things from the store, I'm not going crazy. Like, I was
First of
good.
all,
I used to get a
sandwich on a roll,
sandwich
some
from
chips.
Mary's
Yes.
was $2.50. I said a
Sandwich on a roll.
turkey cheese on a roll with mayo was $2.50 in Mary's.
$3 with lettuce and tomato.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And a quarter water, a quarter juice.
Nah, 50
But
cent.
now it's like, yo.
50 cent, the nutty
The
pause,
nutties.
which they
Top pops.
they lied to me and told me that I wasn't gonna have no kids, and I drank a lot of the motherfuckers, and I have 4. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
Those are the top pops, right?
Yeah.
Yo.
They was like, yo, don't drink them shits,
Yo.
especially not the blue one.
Oh,
I
my
bodied
God.
the blue ones. You crazy?
Oh, they was like, yo,
What
it
was
has,
Google when you needed
it has,
man?
it has what's the shit that they said it has red 56 in it? You looked at the back and see if the shit had the shit.
I'm pretty sure that was the first thing everybody looked up when Google came out.
Yes.
Does it
Top pop.
top pop? Or did they really
Mhm.
make your cum go down?
Shit is crazy.
That's crazy. I wonder who
Yeah.
thought of that.
Yeah,
That's
word.
a unique.
I
Whoever
wanna
came
know
up with that
who
need to
thought
be a marketer.
who wanted to tell us that Ciara had a dick.
I was gonna say that. That was the next one.
That's every superstar,
People wanna
celebrity,
Google for that
black
shit.
woman
Yeah,
that
like-
comes into.
Shit.
That was a
Wow.
good like they told us some dumb shit and we
It
believed
said,
it.
it said she was a trans, yeah.
Yeah.
Or hermaphrodite, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
It's because
if this becomes a third world country, right? You think we get brothels?
You know, that's on the way in this country. It's on the way.
Yeah, because
they-
that's
they
why
de-
they're desensitizing
They
sexuality.
decriminalized they decriminalized prostitution in Manhattan.
Yeah.
They
Word?
Yeah.
You could be a prostitute in Manhattan?
You could be a prostitute and not go to jail for it. You can get caught having sex in the street and not go to jail for it. They
I think
just
you get a
they-
ticket now instead.
They'll stop you, give you a ticket, and then you have to show up to court, and it just gets tossed out. That's what happens. But like, you're not going to
She
jail
got
for that.
tossed out.
Yeah. Huh?
I said she got tossed out.
And she got tossed out. Yeah, so you could do that. It's that they decriminalized drug use in New York.
Oh yeah, I knew that when they started to give everybody the fucking places to put the needles.
Yeah, bro. Like I see them by my job. They just taking their shoes off and they just pricking their toe.
In their toe, yep.
Yeah, by the toe.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm like, I've seen a bunch of that, man. So it's kind of crazy, but it is what it is.
The two hot spots that I'm looking for when it comes to this America being at the number one thing, I'm looking at Taiwan and I'm looking at the technology warfare that's going on right now. So right now, China and US are pretty much the front runners for the number one spot. We're here. China's like, we want our shit back. And I understand that because they've been here for centuries. And they're like, y'all just came around here a couple hundred years ago. Like, y'all don't even, this is not y'all spot. But we took that shit. Gangster. But now they like, we want our spot back. So I hear you on that. Especially when there's like the new person in town. That's like the new kid on the block that comes up and just got to fight his way to earn his respect. That's pretty much where we at right now. So I'm looking at Taiwan because if we lose Taiwan, which is looking like it can happen sooner rather than later, because China wants that land back and they claim that it's theirs. If we lose that, then that is the fall of the United States empire in the Pacific. So what that means is more and more invasions will happen to allied countries in the Pacific. And then we will no longer have an influence over there. That means they can do whatever it is that they want to do over there. And we have no say-so. Right now, there's only a certain amount of moves that China can make because we have that Taiwan base there. So we can do something. God forbid they was like, yo, we want to strike a bomb or whatever. All right, but we got a base right there that can help take care of that and prevent it. So if we lose that, that's a big blow. People think that this TikTok being banned in the United States is going to be bad for them. It's not going to be the case. It's going to be bad for us as well. Because once those platforms start getting banned in different countries, now we have no idea what's going on over there. They already limit the media and information that comes out of that country. So now if our country says we can no longer use TikTok, that is going to be a significant blow for this technological warfare. And what's going to end up happening, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to block Instagram in China, which is an American-made company. So now we're going to just be relying on media outlets, which we just discussed, that is a bunch of nonsense, to tell us what's going on around the world. So I think that we should keep TikTok and let them keep Instagram. and then from whatever happens. But I feel like once one thing gets blocked, then the other country's gonna block this, and then they're gonna block this, and they're gonna block, and it's gonna be a trickle down effect.
I like TikTok too.
It's actually
Yeah, I like TikTok.
That's a great point.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a great point.
Appreciate it.
yeah, that was
No,
really
no,
good.
that's actually I never thought of it that way. Honestly, never thought of it that way. But that's
He
true.
banned TikTok. Now he's like, nah, you know what? That was good. That
Nah, because like I'm like, listen, I was all for you're absolutely right. I was all for banning TikTok because, and that was years ago. I was all for banning TikTok because it's like what they use it for. You know what I'm saying it's all a little spy thing on the American people or whatever it is in other countries, basically to see what's the algorithms in our countries so they can learn what we like, what we don't like. So it's basically giving out free information. It's like, like how Facebook asks you, like, yo, we're gonna ask a simple question, such and such, whatever.
Yeah.
To learn about you, that's what TikTok does. It's like if you're clicking on ass, this and water, this is in the third, that's what's gonna come up every time on your TikTok.
My Instagram is fucking annoying, bro. I swear, because
Yeah.
dudes just keep
I'm a
sending me
sucio.
mad ass, yo. Like, stop, yo.
Shit is crazy.
Not for
Yo,
nothing. I wish, yo, can y'all please stop sending me all these chicks? Like y'all messing up my algorithm. I'm trying to get a normal
Yo,
algorithm, bro.
Yo, bro, it's crazy.
Who be sending you chicks?
Everybody.
Yo, bro,
Oh.
listen.
Not
You-
everybody.
if you
because,
I be sending you funny
we
shit,
send,
bro.
we send funny shit in our
You know what's funny?
fucking
You know what's funny is that I'm over here. I was at work and somebody at my job asked me for my Instagram. I was like, yeah. So they grabbed my phone. So you go to the search bar and you just see a
my
bunch of
explore
twerk.
page is
You see a bunch
wild.
of girls twerking. She's like this. I said, yeah. I was like, yeah, my bad.
My
My
explore
algorithms is crazy.
I'm a savage.
My algorithms are crazy. You can't hide it now, bro. You can't hide
And
it.
you can't even change. I wish there was a way that you could just change it.
I gotta
I
start
don't-
looking out.
No, the thing the shit I be having that I be upset is the fact that I be having people on my Instagram that I follow that I have no idea who the fuck they are anymore.
Oh, I'm
Like
good.
they just throwing mad people on my shit now.
My shit is mad
I
sneaky
feel
right
like
now.
something changed because I know when I was on Instagram before I took that break, for some reason my engagement was like just super super low. Like it wasn't letting me have access to the followers and audience that I built. And then I left and then came back and then it just like opened the floodgates. Now I'm getting all these people that were never on my profile.
And they there, right?
Now they're on my profile, and I'm like, that shit don't make no type of
Like some of the women
Don't
that
make no sense.
that are on my shit, like I don't mind. Like they pretty. I'm like, I fuck it, I'll leave it. But I never followed you before, and you never followed me. But like now I see it, and then like sometimes I wish other porn star people that they sound like your shit, all the shit is real because they show the most love.
I mean the bots.
The
Yeah,
bots.
I look at my story.
love.
I look at my story or something when I post whatever.
Karen XYZ 1 2 3 4.
I got hearts coming up. I'm like, yo, who liked it?
Yeah,
I'm like, who
it's
liked
just
it? So I'm scrolling. I'm like,
bot.
oh, who's this? It's a bot. I'm like, damn.
Bro, they
I
show
got
the
like 100
most
people that
love.
viewed this story.
and
No,
95
people
of
I
them
know,
bots.
and I know this thing is funny, and not one person hit that heart, but
The bot does.
yeah, the bot did.
I'd be liking them shits.
And that's the shit that's low key why the verification shit kind of matters. I think it kind of prevents.
Wait, can't you pay
It's
for it
supposed to
now?
prevent.
Yeah,
other
you
bots
can buy it
and
now.
Yeah, it's over.
stuff. Yeah,
There's about 20 people I know that got verified already.
I might buy that shit.
I know.
I'm not gonna care.
one. I noticed it.
Mad people
I-
verified.
Not to say nothing, but
I haven't seen it at
I
all.
noticed it.
I might buy it. I might. I just want to try it out, see how it works. 'Cause I feel if you're trying to build like if you're just going on Instagram just to be social and scroll, then there's no point in buying it. But if you're gonna try to use it to
Something.
make money, then I think it makes sense.
What? Yeah,
Yo, you know
once
what- you know what
once you're
is-
verified, you get access to certain things in social media. Like you have certain access, like basically, it's like a different inbox to celebrities. So if you DM them, you get into different. It's like a different. It's a whole.
Everybody
different-
have that though now.
Well, that's no, but this is in normal verification. When you get like
No. They have that already. Look, I'm gonna show you.
No,
Wait,
but the
what do you-
other thing is this. I think
Look,
so. What
on
they
our
did
page
was
shit, you have your primary shit. You got like a general, and then you have like requests where from other people. Like you don't have to. You don't. It's not the same anymore. This
Well,
is on the 40Central page. It's not regular page.
no, I get it. No, I get it. But
See
like,
what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get that. But when you had
Yeah, it will probably since I'm not verified. If
Yeah.
I'm verified, it would say something
verified,
else.
it's a different box.
this dude was explaining verification and monetization. That's the reason why they're getting rid of monetization on Instagram and Facebook because the companies that are producing like all of these entertainers and all that, they're losing money because if you have 5 million followers and you put your information out there, they don't make no money off it.
Who's they?
Your company. Like you can literally just cut out your company and just say I'm gonna do this, that, and the other, and then people will just sign on to what you're doing. And they don't want you to have that much power, so they only they limit your algorithm to only have a specific amount of people that be able to watch your page at a certain time.
Yeah, it's like I think you only have real access to like 10% of your followers.
Exactly.
Wait, I think Pop. Yep.
I think he's sleeping.
Then you put a post up one time and then it showed like nothing, nothing like that. Was that you? Didn't you put like a reel up or something on your story and it didn't show like a much people, or was that the manual? It was somebody who.
I think it was just the manual that said that. And he was
somebody
like,
told us that.
He put up something
he put up
and
a post, and then his engagement was like 10 people in like 24 hours.
That shit don't make no sense to me.
That was
and then, but he posted something different. It was up. That I guess that was.
That makes no sense to me. And that's the part of the algorithm that I hate. Like, let me just have access to the people that I got following me.
Nah, I want access to everybody.
I think is that what you did, and then it didn't show like a lot of people.
Nah, it was the menu that was actually talking about it.
He said that. Yeah. Oh, because he was posting conspiracy theories, and it went to like 10 people, and then the next day he posted it again or something like that without something or something like that, and then it went
he posted something different and that had nothing to do with conspiracy theories. First of all, even my reels, the reel of Justin singing LMA really has the most views on my page.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's like 9,000 views. No bullshit. Singing LMA. Remember when we was doing karaoke, and it was you and JT that was battling. But in the middle of that, they was playing songs and all that. I got the video of Justin singing "Boot Up."
Yeah, that's my shit.
And I posted it for his birthday last year, and 9,000 views. That shit got. That's everything crazy. Else don't go past like 5. That shit just
5 views.
5,000.
5 views.
So don't violate me like that. That's all you get is 5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but I get more than 5.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like that shit is like crazy, and it's like you never know anymore. Like just leave my shit alone.
That's what I'm saying. I just want access to my audience. If I have 1,000 followers, I want to be able to talk to 1,000 people.
Yeah.
That's all I want. And
but I told you, if you got 5 million, then you're cutting out the middleman in that process. So that's how they're looking at it. So they're like, nah, we're not monetizing anything anymore, and you got to go back to your company to get the influence back.
That's trash.
I know it is. Absolutely is. Because you know what it is? It's like this. So I got 5 million followers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would Pepsi go to my company to talk to me or a manager to talk to me when they can go like jump in my DM and go, hey, listen, put a can of Pepsi on the table and we'll give you $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
You cut out everybody. Like, what's the point?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Actually, you know what's crazy? Cam, I don't know if y'all remember, a few years back, Cam went live on Instagram and he was talking about the Jim Jones situation. And he got a Pepsi deal because he was sipping on the Pepsi the whole time. No bullshit. Like, he was doing like 1 can of Pepsi. He didn't bring another one out. He didn't have a 6-pack of Pepsi. No, 1 can of Pepsi the whole time. He was sipping that shit. Pepsi contacted him the next day. That's why they got rid of it. Because shit like that.
Wow. Well, bring it back so that we can use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that. We need something.
While everybody's here, make sure you purchase a super thanks or a super chat to support the podcast.
You put it up already?
No, that's the membership you're talking about. The super thanks, I think if you look on the stream, you have the like, the dislike in that area, then you have a heart. The super thanks is just to give a little donation. We're not gonna do nothing strange for a piece of change, but
we might.
Justin might.
I might.
You might. Depending on how much $50 donation or better, Justin to do something strange for a piece of change.
I'll let you choose what you want me to do too. Nothing in the other like this.
Okay. So with that, just hit that super thanks button, and donate to your favorite podcast. We appreciate everybody for watching.
Let's go. Yo, I know Warren. Oh, you just got back on Instagram. What the fuck made you come back? By the way, because you came back on a wrong day.
They said I'm back.
It's on the wrong day?
Yeah, you just came back out of nowhere because Kev posted something weird, and then you were the first person to see it.
Oh.
Like immediately, we were like, when the fuck did he get Instagram back?
Yeah. You know, I don't need an announcement, man. I might be back. I mean, I might be off this week and probably come back during the winter.
Be specific. Somebody posted it, and I reposted.
And you finagled it to make it sound even worse.
No, that's how it was. That's how it was.
Nah, I need to know what it is.
And it was crazy when I first came back. Like people was treating it like I just came home. Like, oh,
he back.
I definitely said that.
Back.
I definitely was like, oh shit, you back?
Oh shit, guess
Nigga.
who's Bazak?
Nigga said, yeah, man, for a little while.
Yeah, I'm here for a little bit.
I just seen this, the people's educator and an icon picture like this.
That means I was back, man. I'm back.
Yeah. But Warren, I know you seen that shit. That I think we got a super. Jazz $10 super sticker. That's cool. What the hell is that? How do we use that shit? What we do? How we put it on?
What do you mean? How do you put it?
I just says it.
YouTube just robbed you.
Yeah, YouTube snatched that
YouTube just
shit,
took
boy.
the money.
That's crazy.
You thought that was going to you?
You thought that was going to us? I thought that was going to us. I thought that was.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I didn't know. That was cool. That was cool.
That's
Jazz.
exactly what I was
Appreciate
gonna
that.
say.
That's
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Damn,
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thought I was feeling you.
But I know you've seen on Instagram, Warren, that the women are discussing activities that men should only do. Like we can't. What was it?
Wait, what?
You can't. They
women
said
are
dudes
only-
can't smoke hookah, but then they clarified and said don't be blowing the smoke.
Yeah,
in
we
the
can't
camera
smoke hookah. We can't blow in the camera. We can't order. We
They
can't
said
order
no brunch. Get the
dessert.
fuck out of here. I'm going to brunch.
They said
yo.
man
Y'all
can't
bugging
go
out.
to brunch.
Y'all bugging out. I love brunch.
They said man, what they said, men can't read books. They just said like
It was man.
they just said men can't do nothing but just
What the hell?
nothing.
What are y'all talking about? Yeah,
There's a video on Instagram that basically it's another platform that they were talking or whatever, and it was basically like women talking about. No, it was a dude explaining what women are saying that we can't do as men.
But there's a
you can't order dessert, something like that.
Yeah. Like you can't order.
You know what?
dessert.
Like I said before, like I'd never really said, yo, like, can I get a cheesecake? Like I've never done that.
Depends where you go though.
I've never done that.
I've always asked whoever I was
most
with.
definitely.
Do y'all want something?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you want?
But like usually the waiter is coming and ask, would you guys like dessert? And I always look at the girl.
I never really ordered dessert, and like I stopped eating dessert after Sizzler closed. B, that's it. It was over.
I just get the appetizer, man. That was like
Sizzler used to go
dine and dash on the bread and keep it going.
salad bar and the ice cream machine. That was it for me and Sizzler.
Ice cream machine is fun.
You know what I mean?
I haven't heard Sizzler in a minute.
Ice cream machine.
The only other place was when
I said the ice cream machine.
my bad, not Sizzler. That wasn't the end.
Golden Corral?
The Chinese restaurant, the Chinese buffet that used to be where Mama Juana is now.
Oh,
Fire.
Yo, I forgot about that place.
Fire.
But it wasn't all you can eat though. It wasn't all you can eat buffet.
Yes,
though.
it was.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
I went there before.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We
$17.
just
I
take
promise
food
you.
home from there.
Yes,
all the
absolutely.
time.
Yes, it was all you could eat. Yes, it was. And it
Maybe
had
specific days.
and it had the fresh bar.
Nah, it was
always
always
there
like
and
that.
get-
It wasn't all day.
Oh, it was all day, bro.
It was not.
It was all
It
day.
was all day.
It was more expensive on the weekends.
I guess because I'm light skinned, I couldn't go.
It was more expensive during the week on the weekend, but like
The
Chinese buffet that
Chinese,
used to be where Mama Juana is.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing a roll break.
Yeah, it was wild.
because I remember going there and they told me straight out it was per plate. And
They got you.
But it was legit. It was per plate, and they said it was $4 per plate.
They got you.
$4 per plate. So
No,
I was like,
what?
yeah. So
$4
so-
per
It
plate.
literally said Chinese buffet on the.
it says buffet, but buffet doesn't mean it's all you can eat. It doesn't. A buffet doesn't mean all you can eat. A buffet just means that it's a multiple source of food that you can grab. Doesn't mean all you can eat.
So maybe
it was $4 for the plate.
no,
$4
maybe
per
you
plate.
didn't
So
pay.
I gave myself a mountain plate. I put everything on it.
Nah, that's not how
everything
it worked,
on
bro. Like I get,
Bro, we used to go in there and eat mad shit.
yeah, all day. That was it. $17.
Yeah, it was.
$17. I'm going back
Who,
17
who,
times.
who was that? We went with Clark or we went with Clark? Yeah, well, the basketball coach. He took us over there to eat.
Fuck Clark, bitch ass nigga.
Whoa.
He still owe me money. Dead
Okay.
ass.
Yeah, that's why you didn't
Yeah,
come
I
with
went
us,
there. Matter of fact,
hiking.
I went there with
Nah, you know,
with
Clark.
Craig,
First of all,
with Duff. Yeah, bro. Like they wasn't all you can eat.
It was
Clark
I went
was-
up there as kids?
Yeah.
Clark
Bro, I
was a
was like-
fake ass
I was
nigga
like
that had
19.
5 professions.
I was like 19
and
when I
he had
went
he had a catering and construction company in one. It was like Clark's catering and construction. So how did you do that, bro? How did you put those together?
Catering and construction.
Yeah, I promise you, that's what it was. So we was doing demolition work for him on Delancey Street. He didn't pay us. Me, Papa, it was mad people, and he didn't pay us. And every time when he did give us a check, he's like, "You got to go to this specific bank, and they'll cash a check there." Every time we went there, they was like, "There ain't no money in that account, and ain't gonna be money." Fuck you.
Oh,
Yo, and he owns CeeLo's too.
And he been ducking me ever since.
Damn.
You know, he owns CeeLo.
He used to own CeeLo.
Damn, I wish I would have known that.
Yeah, I used to get free food from over there.
Nah, because my cousin used to be in there all the
Yeah.
time. If you ever seen, well,
I don't know if he owns it anymore.
my cousin passed away, but
that shit nasty though.
CeeLo's?
nah, you bugging.
Nah, back in the day
nah,
it was
you
way
bugging.
better.
Right now,
Well,
that
I don't
shit
know. I
nasty.
haven't been in a while, but
Yeah.
back in the day, this shit was fire.
That shit
Right
was
now, that shit nasty. It's nasty.
That was the best soul food in the Bronx.
Yeah, that was
At
probably
that
really
point.
like the only soul food in the Bronx. There was no other spot where you could go. You had to go down to the city for that.
Nah, there's
I'm talking about at that
back then,
time.
yeah, back then, yeah.
You had to go to the city just to get some soul food.
Right now, the joint's disgusting.
So is there anything that men are not supposed to do in your eyes?
Listen
more
to
shit?
stupid women.
I need Kev to stop FaceTiming me
Yo.
on some random shit.
Yo,
Huh?
You gotta stop FaceTiming me, bro.
What?
It
gotta
just
stop
be mad
FaceTiming?
random. He just throw up the FaceTime. It's like, yo, a regular call is fine.
Come on now. Come on, man.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man. Come on. Let me fix the camera. Yeah.
A scuff?
I ain't think. Scuff?
Scuff. I thought it was scuff.
Scarf got it. That's comedy.
Scuffs.
Nigga,
What up?
Scuffs with a Z.
I don't know. Is this shit that like I said, FaceTiming? I don't know.
Like you can't.
Yeah, that's like this is
Not all the
surprise.
time, bro.
He's
Not
popping
all
in.
not all the time.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up.
And then if you FaceTiming like Justin, you can't be laying on your stomach with your feet up, B. You can't do that. Nah, I'm joking. Justin, don't do that.
Nah, that's
Justin, don't do
crazy.
that.
He's
So you never seen that video where the dude be like, whoa, bro. Whoa, bro. What you doing with your feet? He's like, what you doing with your feet?
He's taking his socks off with his feet.
Yo, nah, he was FaceTiming him, but he's laying on his stomach, and then you can't see his feet first. And then all of a sudden you see his feet moving back and forth. And he's like, whoa, bro. He said, what you mean, whoa? He
He's
said, what you
taking
doing
his
with your
socks
feet,
off
bro?
with his toes.
He was like, what you doing with your feet? He said, I can do whatever I want with my feet. He said, nah, man, not while we on the phone. Nah, don't do that, yo.
I would immediately be uncomfortable.
I gotta find that video. That shit is fucking hilarious. Nah, never.
Never?
Never.
Why?
Cause he be having no shirt on all the time. I want to see that.
That's
Like,
true. That's true.
Like he be, have you FaceTime him?
And yo, Kev FaceTimes me and then gets mad at my appearance. Nigga, I'm in my crib. This is why I don't FaceTime me. Nigga, like, how you mad at me? Because I'm comfortable in my crib. He's like, put his shirt on. Stop FaceTiming me, nigga.
Yo, listen.
The last time you FaceTime me, nigga,
I got etiquette. Listen, I got etiquette. Somebody FaceTimes me, I'm like, all right, let me go get my shirt.
No, fuck
It's
you,
like-
nigga. I'm in the
that's
corner
a
of
dumb- I
my
ain't putting
home.
no shirt on.
I'm in the crib. Go get my shirt.
I'm in my
It's
crib.
like if you walk in your crib in drawers, somebody knocks on the door, you put your shorts on.
That's different.
Somebody's at your door.
Yeah, bro. Like if somebody's on your FaceTime, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but I
No,
don't
wait,
know.
who coming-
2023.
You talking about people coming in
It's
the crib?
2023.
Because I open the door for packages with my drawers on. I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
me too,
nah,
though.
you a wild
me too,
boy.
though. Me too.
It's 2023, bro. That's, like,
I know they
etiquette-
be
etiquette
fucking
now
mad. I
is
don't
through
give a fuck, bro.
FaceTime.
I'm like, yo, give. And then the UPS nigga, you always got a sign. So I be standing there with my drawers on.
I gotta sign it.
That ass, yo, I don't give a
Sign it
fuck.
for me, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
That's crazy. I can't co-sign that.
Yo, like,
I gotta put some clothes on.
Listen,
Thank you.
niggas get here at 10 o'clock in the
even
morning.
on FaceTime.
No,
I just don't. I don't FaceTime.
don't FaceTime niggas. That's
So
it.
what you got an iPhone for?
You FaceTime.
Because I paid. Because I
Women.
fucking paid for it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get a flip phone?
Why would I pay? It's my money.
But why don't you have FaceTime?
Yo, last
Because it's my
time,
money.
last
paid
time
for
Kev
Why don't you
FaceTime me.
use these features.
What?
He
You don't?
does.
You use all the features in your phone?
No.
No
Most of
way.
it.
You use
There's no
pages?
way.
Huh?
You use pages?
What's pages?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, for like notes?
I don't know. It's on the phone. It's a feature on the phone. Pages.
Do I have pages?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do got it.
No,
Do you use it?
no, it's not downloaded.
Alright.
So
Why you pay for the phone?
It's not downloaded.
So
why you pay for the phone?
I took it off.
How'd you buy the
I
phone?
took it off.
But you bought it.
I
That's,
took-
that's
no.
exclusive for
Do
I
you
didn't
use the
buy
camera for the full potential of your camera?
Huh?
Do you use your camera for the full potential that it has?
Portrait mode and everything.
Alright.
Pano, everything. Yeah.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
When's the last time you used that?
I use Pano in Puerto Rico.
All right, you might have.
That's a good time to use it.
That is a good
It
time
is.
to use it. I'm not. I can't not. You might be right.
Well, I might be right. I am right. It's my phone.
You don't use pages though, so it's a waste of money.
You don't use GarageBand?
You definitely don't.
I deleted that too.
Use Apple Audio.
Yes. Voice memo, all that.
Okay.
No, nobody uses all the features. They're like hundreds. All the features.
I'm fine.
Hundreds
Now
of
new shit,
features.
yeah.
But you got you don't use the shit for disabled people. You don't use the TT the talks you the shit that
Come on.
You don't use that shit.
Yo, did you know?
Why you got frustrated, bro?
Yo, did you know if you screenshot something and you got to circle something, you can actually make a complete circle, a perfect fucking circle to send it to somebody?
What?
Look,
That's
Wait,
a weird
what?
fact to know.
Yeah, I like,
Yo, since we hit Apple- I got an Apple fact.
How you been, man? Everything good with you?
I'm good, man. I'm happy, man. Blessed. I appreciate you for extending the invite again, man.
Yeah, man. I told you could come back whenever you wanted
Of
to.
course, for sure, man.
See what? Put it a little bit.
You
There we go.
say that.
Wait, what you did?
Explain that.
so
he's making circles straight.
like, and if you make a circle, like say this is a screenshot, right? So you want to circle this. If you circle this and then hold it like that, it makes a complete circle.
It makes a solid circle.
Make a solid circle, like
not a
not no
circle.
sloppy
Have you
ass
ever did
circle.
that?
No, I just
Oh.
learned something new.
There you go.
Did you know that
But there's no training course on that.
YouTube?
That's true.
YouTube.
I'm not
YouTube
gonna
teaches
lie
you how to do all that shit.
So believe it or not,
When's the last time you went on YouTube saw something on your phone?
Today, I ain't going to
but you know why?
Damn,
But
there goes that
I'm
argument.
gonna tell you why y'all don't do it. Because y'all are full iPhone people, and I'm an Android person, and that's what we did on Android. We literally looked up all the extra features. So that's what
You
I do
know
on
how
my
to do
iPhone.
What?
Break it down.
What is
Bring
that
the
for?
fucking phone down.
What is that for?
One
Huh?
hand,
Because so you don't have to do this consistently with your phone.
Yeah.
You break it down.
Oh,
brings it
I
closer.
I've used it, but I just didn't know.
Yeah.
it was-
Yeah,
But
that's
why
what
would
it's
I
for.
do that? I could just
I just thought
fucking
that was
press
a
the
mistake.
fucking app.
What?
What's that for?
he just
Bring
told
it
you.
closer to your finger.
I could just move my hand.
You have a freaking iPhone 5.
That's disrespectful.
You got a 3.5 screen.
I got the best camera in here. What are you talking about?
The 12?
13.
The 12?
13.
Step your
What's
game
yours? What's yours?
up. 14, baby.
This nigga's
Get your money,
capping.
get your money up. That's your funny up.
This
Ain't no 14.
He got a 10.
Nah, it's like I think it's either 12 or 13 Pro.
Yo,
I
bro,
can tell it's a Pro.
first-
but I
mine
knew
is
it
a Pro
wasn't-
Max,
I knew it
though.
wasn't a
First
14.
and foremost, how is this 13 and mine's a 13?
Mine's a Pro Max though.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yours
You
is
see
not a
how
Pro
small this
Max.
camera
Mine is a Pro Max.
Yours is a Pro.
You got a
Max.
case on
The
yours?
Pro Max is the biggest screen,
No,
bro.
it's not. I got the Pro Max. What you
Oh
telling
my
me?
God.
Don't
Yeah.
tell me.
I wish you guys could see how small his camera is.
It's the Pro and the Pro.
Wait,
the
but
Pro
you
Max
gotta
is
take
a
the case
bigger
on yours,
phone, bro.
You gotta take the
That's
case
true.
off.
That's not.
I got
that
the
has
Pro
nothing
Max,
to do
bro.
with it being a Max.
See this?
The screen
Well, which
size
one you
makes
got?
it the Max,
This
bro.
is a 13 Pro.
Yes.
I got the Pro Max.
He got a 13.
No, you have no. He has a
But he got
Pro.
three
He has a
cameras,
Pro.
though.
He has a Pro,
He got
not
the
a Pro
iPhone
Max.
Nano. That's what that
The
is.
Nano.
The
He
Nano.
got a
They
Nano.
bugging.
That's
Nano.
disrespectful.
They
This nigga's mad because my shit's better than his.
He got a Nano.
I got the Pro. I
That-
got the Pro Max. And
that-
I know it was a
Pro
Pro Max.
Max,
I went
bro.
to go get a case, and I was like, I got the 13. They was like, this shit don't fit a 13. I was like, oh, because it's the Pro Max.
It's the Pro.
See, this
The
is
Pro
why
Max
The
is
Pro
big.
Max is a big
It's like
phone,
the
bro.
big
No,
phone.
it's
so it's
not.
three.
It
It's
is,
three of
yo.
them.
Yo, bro.
It's
I
the
don't-
13,
And it's
13
like
Pro,
and it's
13
like the
Pro
Note.
Max.
Thank you. Like the Pro Max is a
like
bigger
Note.
phone.
It's a huge phone.
T got a 13
It's
Pro
like
Max.
putting an iPad to your face.
Yeah.
That's what my shit is. It's just because
Nah, it's
I
not.
shrunk it in the sun.
Oh, come on.
Nah,
Shrunk it
nah,
in the
man.
sun.
Nah, I got a Pro Max. I don't care what y'all say.
All right.
This is why niggas want to blow Americans the fuck.
Because we stupid
tough.
as
Because
shit.
you're
Shit
arguing
like
about
this.
an iPhone.
Niggas are, there's people in this world that don't have a front door, and we sitting here arguing
Nah,
about.
not for nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with me, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you right.
Jeez.
I'm gonna enjoy my iPhone.
Yo.
Can't do nothing about that, bro.
Yo.
Yo, let's be real. There's plenty of niggas that say the same shit about my problems too. Nigga,
You said that ain't got nothing to do with me.
It ain't
Right.
got nothing to do with me.
Yo,
Right.
listen.
Right.
Yo, yeah. Yo,
Did you know that
Bro, you ain't shit, bro.
on a calculator, if you make a mistake, you could just swipe it?
That's tough. I never knew
Oh,
that.
you can do that?
To eliminate the number
Another
that
feature that
Bro,
kept
I'll
doing
be,
you.
I'll be tight because I got to do it all over.
Yo, how do y'all be figuring this out? Y'all just be seeing like Facebook hacks?
Nah,
And it's like,
a kid just told me this like 2 days ago.
He on
So,
TikTok.
yes.
TikTok
So what is
got
that?
all that shit, yo.
So on the calculator, right? Let's say you put 9,852, but you meant to put 9,853. Instead of deleting it like you usually would, you just swipe and it'll eliminate the last number.
Nah. I be having to do mad shit over all the time.
Yeah, you don't gotta do that.
Nah,
Yeah, we here, B.
that's crazy. You learn something new every day.
Every day.
Yeah,
You
y'all
know
trying
what
to
the-
eat Willie.
you know what the
Kev
note tag?
was like,
You
get
swipe
the
with your
fuck out of
three
here.
fingers,
Two
it would,
new shits.
redo whatever you just did.
Say that again?
Like if you have in a note, say you type like I am legend. Yeah, like if you in your notes,
okay.
you type I am legend, but you meant to put I am last. You put 3 fingers and you swipe. You undo what you just did. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Weird
I use
code.
my notes too. That's crazy.
You know what else? If you cheating on your girl, don't use text messages. Use the use the memo.
The memo?
Use the memo. She'll never check the memo. I mean, your note. You use a shared note and just
Why
do
would you
every
say that
time
on the pod?
you
Yo,
say-
I
That's
never
Patreon
thought about that.
content.
That's tough. The shit note, because they get
Shit
right
note.
to it, yo.
Exactly.
You a sneaky nigga, yo.
Use
Nah,
a shared note.
that's
She never checks a
tough.
note, and all you gotta do is just delete the shit when you're done. That's it.
How you send that?
Nah, that's a
What do you
wild
mean?
You
bullshit.
write it in your phone and you just share it with somebody.
yeah.
Don't get the ladies to get
That's really tough.
We talking about the pod.
I was definitely Patreon content.
My bad.
Yo,
That's
I
crazy.
thought y'all knew that. My bad.
nah,
I ain't
know
even.
that.
Gotta
I
talk,
ain't
ladies.
I've never even
Gotta
used
talk.
the memo before.
Yeah.
Yeah, me either. I never used numbers.
Not memos,
That's crazy.
notes.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
Notes. It's a shared note.
That's crazy.
Oh,
That's wavy.
That's yeah. We're gonna have
I
to talk
never
about how
knew
to do that shit later.
Mm.
I gotta know just for the future.
That's crazy.
Because you can add shit back and forth and delete shit as you see fit.
Hey, we
Multi-
all right, all
Sorry, I'm
right,
sorry.
all right.
Wait,
Wait,
so
so what's the difference between that and Snapchat?
Nothing.
Big difference? What's the difference?
Your chick don't like you on Snapchat. That's the difference.
Because
I mean-
Snapchat, you delete the
messages.
right?
No, but with the shared note, it's like me and you, like I could write something in the note section and then I just share my note with you and then we both see the same note.
Yeah.
But then you can edit the note as well.
Oh,
Think of it like a shared
okay.
Google Docs.
Yeah, I see
So
what you're
yeah.
saying.
So if your
Okay,
shorty has
okay.
Android, then she would never
Let
know
me
what's
know.
going
You
on
want-
in
you
a
want
sense.
that?
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Send me a note, bro. Let's see how this
Go to those?
Send me a note.
Make a new note.
That's crazy.
They look at it right now. Nah, that's tough. Y'all devious.
That's wild.
What a savage.
JT better not get no ideas. I find out everything.
Yeah, she do.
That wasn't for JT. Chill.
No.
Tell her chill. Cool out.
Yeah, man. Yo, y'all trying to eat Willie Mammoth meatballs?
That sounded crazy.
Yeah.
Scientists made Willie Mammoth meatballs, but they scared to eat it.
So offer it to the public.
Yeah, they
How much would you take to eat it? Pause. How much money would you take?
to eat a Willie Mammoth meatball?
Yeah.
I'd do that shit.
Free?
Nah, not for
10 bands?
yeah, I'd do it for 10 minutes. One meatball?
Nah, you gotta eat a whole like spaghetti and meatballs.
But that's a big ass meatball.
I never seen it,
I'll
pause.
show you right now. It's like
Yeah,
that big
that's
ass meatball.
crazy.
With Willie Mammoth meat.
Nah, that's tough.
I'm
Would
okay.
you
And
eat
it's
it?
nah when.
Would you eat it?
Go to the note.
These
Think
niggas
about
is still.
Boom.
Yo,
Nah,
You was
you blew
paying.
his mind. Yo, his mind is blown.
Nigga was paying $300
Now
a
delete
month
that and
for.
write something extra and then send it back. Watch.
Don't write nothing. We're gonna write something.
send it back.
Yo,
Your phone, the shit is not coming through as a note. I don't know what you're doing. You're doing something wrong.
Oh man, yeah, that's why I said teach
Messed
him
up the
after the
sauce.
podcast.
Messed up the sauce. You would have got caught.
Look.
Go to Kev's class. You get caught.
Yeah, word.
Kev gonna do a master class.
Kev gonna use it. He gonna use that for no reason. He gonna be. I bet he gonna have us all up on notes tomorrow for no reason. He was like, "Yo," and we gonna be like, "Why is this nigga hitting us up on notes?" Can you do a group chat on notes? You might have just changed the game. Not gonna lie.
that's
to you.
devious.
Y'all niggas trying
No
to tango.
I'm gonna be using that in Colombia, so I don't have to pay for WhatsApp. I don't have to use my WhatsApp.
Scarf. Sound like you did that before.
Where's your scarf?
It's cold today.
What do you know?
I'm fucking freezing.
I walked in here like, whoa.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
cold, right?
Shit, word too.
I had gloves on and all that. I never.
Nasty.
So what you got?
Say what?
What you got? These niggas is still really trying to do this shit right now.
Nah, no way. There's no way.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
They really are?
Yeah.
Yo,
Like
you're
what?
really
I have my
fascinated
keychain
with
off.
this.
That's why. There we go.
This nigga, everything is off on his shit.
Cause he don't use none of this shit. He said he
there it
uses.
is. It's over. It's true. Proof you
Yo,
don't use
credit cards
it.
there? Hold
Nah,
on.
that's tough. There's no way to use every app. That's insane.
He don't.
All right, cool.
That's like you going to everything every day for no reason.
Yeah, nah. There would be, yeah, you're right. There would be no reason to use every app every day. That's crazy.
See how I switched?
Yeah. Yeah.
You delete that and it says something. And it's gonna...
It's still with the same though. All right. Disregard.
He keep fucking it up. You're
No,
not.
look.
You
look,
never
look,
did
look.
it, so you can't
Look,
talk.
I bet-
it's there.
Nah, but
Oh.
it's on his phone. It says wow.
Wait, no, right here.
It's on my phone too.
No, it's right.
It's on my.
Are you looking at my
Yeah,
phone?
word, yeah.
Hold on. What are you looking at my phone for?
It don't matter. Come, what you got?
The game
Watching my
said,
phone.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
I want my woman to have the
Oh,
option to
this is
work
good.
if she wants for her own independence. But no, if she doesn't, I got us 100%. And he said, random thought, but solid. And by the way, her money is her money and mine is ours. You
See?
sound like a loser.
He fucked that up because the
You sound
first
like a
part,
loser.
I 100% agree with him on the first part. That second part, you stupid. Shut up, stupid.
You sound like a loser.
Elaborate.
Like, if it's a partnership, first of all, if it's a partnership, it's a partnership. It is no my money is our money and your money is your money. It's our money is our money. That is the statement. That's it. So no matter what, if I need a low on my end, you got me. If you need low on your end, I got you. Now, like I said, the first part of the statement, I can tell you I did that. Once T had TT and she didn't want to go back to work, yo, stay home. And that's been the case. Look, she works part-time now, but that's been the case since 2017. So we working on 6 years right now that I've actually been doing that and standing on that. So I definitely agree with the first part. The second part, he's clearing his throat. Pause.
Oh, that's what that was?
I think he's calling you bullshit.
I didn't know what the fuck that was. My fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have no water. Not drinking off that.
Nigga had it in the gym since earlier. Like,
Word, this shit got gym
Second
sweat.
one.
Like,
You
smell
got
like
one
Planet Fitness.
2 gallons a day?
Gallon and a half to 2 hours. Yeah.
A gallon and a half?
I do a gallon a day.
How is that good for you?
What, a gallon a day?
Gallon and a half?
It's not. It's I don't drink it just because it's supposedly that they say it's good for you. I drink it because I get thirsty a lot.
What do you do to be that thirsty?
I be thirsty,
Nigga,
bro.
wake up, thirsty. A half a gallon sound about right.
Well, you got to look at it. All right, so
Wait, how many bottles of the little ones is in the gallon?
I don't know.
8?
I think 8.
I easily do that.
That's crazy.
8 little bottles is a gallon.
Yeah.
I probably do more than that. Me and my kids go through all them.
Because the little bottles are 16.
No,
ounces.
16, not 8.
No, 8.
No, they 12.
The little bottle, the little bottle, 16 ounces, bro.
So
It's like this?
16.
why don't we just look
That's
for it?
16 ounces?
Yeah.
16. So how many of these?
16.9
How many of
technically.
these bottles go in there?
It is 8. He's right.
8.
It's 8.
I can easily do. I easily do more than a gallon a day.
You can.
But why y'all this thirsty?
First of all, I probably
That's the part I don't
in the gym
understand.
alone. I probably
Why,
drink a half a
aren't
gallon.
you that thirsty?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, technically, y'all only see me drink alcohol or water. I don't drink anything else. So like, when I'm in my crib, all I do is drink water unless I'm drinking alcohol. No soda, no juice, no nothing like
The
that.
question remains.
Why am I so thirsty?
Why are y'all so thirsty?
I can tell you one big ass reason, because in the projects it's hot as shit. So it be mad hot.
That is true.
I'll be drinking
That's
mad
like-
water
listen,
at home.
Listen. Like that type of heat is different.
Nah, yeah.
Project heat is different.
Y'all washed
Now,
all
you
my
know
I
what is
washed
the
my
worst,
clothes
though?
and dried all
When
my
it's
shit in an
warm
hour.
outside, but they
That's
can't turn off the heat.
That's even worse, bro.
When it's warm outside and
What's
but they can't
That's
turn
bad
off the
work.
heat because later on it's gonna get
Yo.
colder.
Yeah, that's bad work.
That,
I'll
it's
be
driving
drinking.
you crazy.
Yo, that's at least 2-3 bottles of water
Yeah, bro.
right there in like
Not for
an hour.
nothing.
In like an hour.
Not for nothing, bro. Like legit. It could be 20 degrees outside, right? The apartment is like 80 degrees. You can step outside with
And now
short
y'all know
sleeves
why I
on.
don't have no shirt on
You're
in my
like, you
crib.
be fine,
Yo.
bro. You're fine because you were so hot in that apartment for so long.
Yo, when I go back, because I'm so cold right now, I can't wait to get in that heat. But I'm gonna put my AC on.
Wait, I'm lost.
AC be on 24 hours,
Exactly.
Yeah,
bro.
my AC's
24
on, my
hours.
AC's on right now.
My AC's
My
on
AC's
too.
on right now.
24 hours, bro. That heat
Absolutely.
is, and the windows cracked open.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's dumb. Not gonna lie to you. Just close the door. If you have the window open, that means that the AC's going out the window.
No.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
it is. It's
No,
that's
no,
true.
you're right. No, you're right about that. No, you're right about
Am I
that.
bugging?
No,
No.
you're right about that.
No.
But it also,
Why the fuck you got the window
No,
open and the AC
no,
on? That
no,
defeats the
no,
purpose of
because
the
Because
it
AC.
doesn't
it
defeat the
also
purpose, though.
filters out the air at the same
Because-
time.
bro, how many times, bro? If you go to my room, my glass having the AC on, and the heat is booming, right through those pipes. Legit, I have the humidity. I have the glass on my bedroom door that it's like it's fogged up. It's fogged up because of it,
That's probably because you breathing hard,
bro. I just walk right in.
bro. There's no
Nah,
way.
you know
That
what's
makes
a
no
flex?
sense.
Yo, Justin, you know what's a flex? I don't even know
Makes
if
a
you
lot
know
of
this.
sense.
Huh?
Your kid's room has the best ventilation in the whole
It's the
apartment.
best. It's cold. My kitchen.
That
Because
used to be my room when I lived on.
yo, it's the
yeah,
best.
That was,
My daughter's room.
and
is
you know
always
why?
cold.
Because if you open up both windows, the
You'll
air
get the
just circulates.
breeze.
Yep.
Crazy. That's the best. Is the best room.
But you know who I wasn't telling you, nigga.
Nah, that is the room. That is the room. But the rest of the house is super hot.
Yeah, it is.
I got the AC on right now.
So that's why you that thirsty?
Probably I drink a lot, especially at night. I drink a lot of water because I'm hot as shit. Like I'm hot.
So what's your excuse?
Who?
You said you blame nature. Who you blame? Okay.
I'm about to say I'm in the gym pretty much almost every day. I fall asleep. I drink 1 bottle of water. I wake up with a bottle of water. That's knocking out 2 right there in the day.
Okay.
And then all throughout the day, I'm chipping away at a gallon.
Well, y'all always saw me. I always had the biggest one. Besides, what's the other one? The tall one.
The sport joint.
No, the tall.
Yeah,
tall
that's
one?
the sport
I
A
drink
50
like
ounce bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Huh?
tell you right
50
now.
ounce bottle.
You know what's crazy?
I drink like 2 of those.
Don't
3
buy
of those
that.
a day.
Don't buy that shit no more. Shit is a waste of money, bro.
Nah, I get the
Poland Spring?
$20.
No, but that shit is the reason why it's a waste of money is because you're paying the same amount for less water than a gallon. Just buy the fucking
No, I
gallon.
agree, but I just don't want to hold this.
Pause. Don't talk to me.
I don't know. How the fuck did we get here?
I don't even know.
What's your favorite water?
Poland
Yeah.
Spring.
I would drink
You know
Poland
what's
Spring.
great? Poland Spring is like the best tasting water.
Yeah.
Is it the
Nah, I'm
best
not gonna lie to you. My favorite water is Project Tap water from the bathroom.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not my favorite, but it
That
it
is, right?
fucking hits,
It
bro.
tastes like Poland Spring.
Bro, that's
It
the
fucking
best
is, bro.
water. Like if you
That's-
You let
thirsty,
it run for a little
let it
while.
run. Let it
First of
run.
all, you know what it is?
Make sure the cold is on
What?
cold.
You know what it is? Let's be real. Justin, you know what it is? You wake up the next morning
Drunk.
after being lit
That's like Pop just said
And
that
you
shit
go
right
use
there.
the bathroom, and then that's
Drink
it
that
right
water.
there.
It's hot as hell in there, and I had that cold water running. It's like,
Yo, you don't
You
think
sitting looking
Project
in the
Water is
mirror
the
trying to
best?
get your life in
Don't
order.
drink that shit. Don't drink that shit.
Only from the bathroom though. You don't never drink
Yeah,
Project.
nah, you don't drink
It's
no
the
water.
same shit.
Nah,
no,
it just
you
hits
understand.
different.
Somebody call a nitrogen specialist.
Nah.
I
the
am
same
nice,
shit.
nice
They gonna hang up on you, man.
They gonna
You a nitrogen
they gonna
specialist?
tell us not to
The
drink
water
the
just
water.
hit different in the bathroom, bro.
That's
That's
tough.
it. The water just hit different in the
And
bathroom.
the bathroom water is the best water.
Everybody know that.
Like if they
Okay.
took that and made pizza with it, you would like.
Yep, y'all keep drinking that shit.
No, I don't
End up-
do it
end
no
up with an
more,
extra
but
pinky.
yes.
In the bathroom?
I haven't had tap water in, I don't fucking know. Not even
Get
gonna
an
lie
extra
to you.
pinky
Damn,
if
I
you
can't
want
I
do
don't-
to.
that.
In my house, we don't even cook with tap water.
My fault.
My fault. What you get? The
No
baby
dis-
water?
Nah, Poland Spring.
What,
I bought
what's,
cases from BJ's. That's
what's your
why.
favorite water?
Anybody likes Evian? Evian?
I heard that technically is better than Poland Spring.
What is this?
Everything is better than
No,
Poland
I'm
Spring.
saying
Except Dasani.
the pH balance.
Yeah, except Dasani's probably the worst
And
water
Aquafina too.
I don't understand how
But-
they still in business.
because that tastes like
Who buys that shit?
tastes
What?
like Project
The
Water.
Dasani.
Which one call it? The fast food companies like
Ah.
McDonald's.
Oh,
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's where you get it from.
Nobody drink that shit either.
It's a Coca-Cola product.
Well, yeah, and
Oh.
here in the States, because in Puerto Rico, that's not the brand.
But even in Puerto Rico, they use real sugar in the fucking Coca-Cola. Here they use artificial sugar.
Nah, hell no. They use the same Coca-Cola.
Bro, I promise you.
That was a
Same
real
Coca-Cola.
Puerto Rican.
I
bro.
guarantee-
Same Coca-Cola.
In Colombia, they
But-
use real Coke and Coca-Cola.
You know, I mean, they used to have real Coke and Coca-Cola here in the States. That's where the name came from. So, but
I'm just saying, but they still use real Coke.
I don't
Colombian
know.
Coke.
I think they use Mexican Coke.
In Coca-Cola?
Huh?
In Coca-Cola, you saying?
No, Mexican.
Y'all two niggas is dumb.
Cool.
Y'all two niggas the fist bump.
Oh, we trying to see which
Yeah.
which one has the best Coke in it.
But what I was saying, fuck it, don't matter.
You lost it.
Yeah,
Said
yeah,
Mexican
Mexican
Coke.
Coke.
Said Mexican Coke.
The Mexican Coke in Colombia. Probably that's probably what it is. I don't know.
That's not what you were saying. I see you trying to. he was trying to remember when he did that.
Yeah.
He looked at me like, yo, what? What
was I talking
I
about?
said, nah, that's not it.
I forgot.
Niggas did- hit it with the
That's
Charlemagne.
like when Charlemagne did that shit to Safari. Like, nah, that's not it.
it.
Nah, that wasn't it.
Tried
You're
to
not
get
gonna.
the offensive rebound. Got dunked on.
You don't drink water?
Sometimes. Bad habit. I need to drink it more often. Pause.
What you drink? Juice?
Sometimes. But like juice.
I need to drink it more often.
Yeah,
What kind
I
of
drink
juice you
juice from like Trader Joe's type shit.
Yo, this guy's bougie as fuck.
What's wrong with Trader Joe's?
Nah, but
Trader.
it's,
He's like, yeah, you know,
You know, sometimes I
what
just
kind of
get
juice
one.
you like, I get the juice from Trader
Trader
Joe's. I'm like, yo, bro, like there's Trader Joe's in the Bronx or Queens.
nah, it's still
Go-
bad
go
though.
to
It's still
Manhattan.
bad.
You work in Manhattan.
That's what I'm
What are
saying.
you talking
So if he won't
about?
drink juice, he goes to Manhattan. Until he gets to Manhattan, he won't drink juice.
Nah, that's tough. Nah, that's extreme.
Yo, what
They
are
got
you
one in like
talking
Long
about?
Island type shit.
He don't drink juice unless he
Wow.
goes to Manhattan.
Word. I schedule days a week.
Hold on. What? Like now I gotta know. Like what supermarket you shop at?
You just said
Trader
Trader Joe's.
What else?
And
Trader
Whole
Jo-
Foods.
I mean, I'm gonna be
Whole
honest.
Foods?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Unless like my friend or my mother go shopping, while I give them the money, I don't go. I'll like Uber Eats, DoorDash, everything.
Use caviar.
Nah, I haven't. Is it good?
Yeah, I'm asking.
No, that's the one where they shop for you, right? And they put it
No,
inside. the-
caviar is it's for luxury restaurants food deliveries.
Word.
Yeah.
Word?
I ain't
I
For
thought
caviar.
that was. Oh yeah, nah, I haven't
They
used
use,
that.
That's an app?
but
I'm about to
it's
download
partnered
that.
with DoorDash.
They deliver the nitro?
Huh?
They deliver the nitro?
DoorDash does.
I know
Oh, so
that.
caviar
yeah.
would do like Peter Luger's, Benihana, shit
Yeah.
like that. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. See, I'm not
Oh.
downloading that. But
Said,
Niggas, I'll be broke. Fuck it.
That's crazy. I never heard of that.
Download that.
Caviar?
Caviar, yeah.
that's tough. You got the app?
Yeah, I do.
Look, nah. What's
my
your last
bougie.
order? What's your last? Nah, what's
But
your
I
last
work- but I work
order?
in the city, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
Nah,
want to eat.
what's your last
on
order?
caviar?
About a minute ago, man.
She gonna be like
That shit
$50,
gonna be like
$60.
How did you find out about this app?
Because he worked
I
downtown.
work at a building that has a restaurant.
So they the ones that put you on?
Yeah.
Nice.
You ordering $70 lunches?
It says added. Yeah, the last one's July 10th, 2021.
Oh, all right, yeah, you got that. You got that. You got that. But what was the question did you ask? I don't know what the fuck you went.
It was about the game. You said,
about the thing.
I already said what that is.
I want to say it again. I want my woman to have the option to work if she wants for her own independence. But no, if she doesn't, I got us 100%. Random thought, but solid. And by the way, her money is her money and mine's is ours.
That's some shit.
Kev?
Honestly, I didn't even hear it.
Nigga, this is the second
He
time he
blocked
read it,
out
right?
this. He heard the second half like, I don't even give a
Wait, hold on.
I
But
don't
what
even
was
give a
going
fuck.
on when you was faking like you was listening? Like, nigga? You was dead ass. You was focused. Niggas like.
Because I'm over here looking like, damn. It was since July 10, 2021. I need to order something. I was thinking about the food. And then
Nah, from caviar? No, that's insane.
I'm thinking about the food. I'm like, damn.
Kev is different.
I want to get something to eat after this. And then you like, yo, Kev? I'm like, shit. Put me on the spot.
And he would look at every time somebody would talk, he would change his.
Where am I supposed to look if I'm thinking? If I'm thinking about something else, where am I supposed to look? I'm looking around. I'm like hoping somebody is thinking just like me.
We was hoping you was thinking like us. We had a topic on the fucking table.
All right, listen, all right, go ahead.
Want me to read it again?
Yeah, read, please.
Yo.
Yo.
I want my woman to have the option to work.
Hold on, are you listening?
Yes.
I want my woman to have the option to work if she wants for her own independence. But no, if she doesn't, I got us 100%. Random thought, but solid. And by the way, her money is her money and mine's is ours. End quote.
And the quote?
From the game.
Her money's hers and my money's mine?
No.
No.
Your money.
Her money is
He's not
hers
listening, I told you.
and his money is ours.
Her money's ours.
No.
Yo, you guys are speaking over him.
He's doing it purposely, yeah.
Her money is hers and his money is theirs to share.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Care to explain?
Well, because I mean, listen, I don't
Elaborate.
Listen, I don't agree with that. Listen, I'm all for chivalry and etiquette, right? In a household, I'm all for it. But if a woman wants to step outside and she wants to work in the real world, then she has to work in the 50-50 platform.
50-50? What if you make like a substantial amount more than her?
You wanted to work. You wanted to work. You wanted to get out there. You wanted to be like some type of provider too. Yeah, there you go. We have some bills for you. But,
Damn,
we got some bills for you.
But overall,
Here, take the mortgage.
But if you
Take the whole mortgage.
I pay the utilities.
we got some bills for you. But overall, I believe that I don't mind if the woman wants to be a housewife, and she wants to like maintain the home, care and cook, clean, everything, whatever it is, and all the bills are being paid by the man. I agree with that too. But if you want to step outside and you want to step into the real world, then it's 50-50, huh?
What if she's the breadwinner?
Then I guess I'm the house husband,
Right,
bro.
I was saying. We took my equality here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, listen. It is what it is. Hey, bro. Like, I know some guys that, man, like, they don't make enough money. You know what I'm saying, and their wife is doing all the work and everything, and they stay home with the baby. I know guys that do that.
Do me a favor. Ask them if they wives have friends that do the same shit, because I'm with the shit. Stay the fuck home. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Listen, there's a lot of that goes on, and I mean, it is what it is. That's the life we're living right now. Some people get lucky that they get a great paying job.
Opinion?
Huh?
Scarf got an opinion. Huh?
He said, does he think that taking out the trash
Yes.
is the same as washing the
It is the same thing. Like, mind you, like, but it all depends too, because the garbage thrown out the trash sometimes is really heavy, right? So if you have like etiquette, you shouldn't like let your wife throw out the trash because it's heavy work. Sometimes it's garbage. It's like garbage bags like 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds. They can't pick that up sometimes. You know,
What
like
the
they
fuck
they
are you
they
throwing
Oh,
out,
I
my
was like
nigga?
30 pounds. What is this?
Yeah, word. Listen.
I was thinking the same shit.
Listen, the way
was
hold
doing
on,
this
the
shit
way,
with my
the way
garbage
I
bags.
grew up, everything
That's
goes
what I was doing. I'm like, I just took
The way
out
I
3
grew up-
bags, like
the
in
way I
one
grew up,
hand.
everything goes in a black bag.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Everything goes in a black bag. There's no recycling, white bag, whatever it is. Like everything goes in a black bag. So yeah, sometimes the bags are pretty heavy.
You don't
This
recycle?
nigga said 50 pounds.
Why not?
That's too much work, bro.
To recycle.
Yo, you don't want to save the planet, bro? Like,
You don't want to save
Has
the
the
planet.
planet saved me?
yes, nigga.
When?
You're doing very good for yourself, right?
It hasn't saved me.
Damn, I'm still tripping on that 50-pound
50
bag.
pound
though.
bag of garbage.
Like that's like you ever had like a big ass dog?
Hey,
You
hold on.
ever bought the
You
dog
talking
food?
about a
and
guy
you-
that he doesn't own a garbage
Here
pail.
we go.
He doesn't own a garbage pail.
Last
and
time you said he don't got no soap in the bathroom.
He uses shopping bags.
Yeah.
Shopping bags and puts it in the incinerator. Everything goes in the incinerator.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's
That's
what
what
Bottles are not
the
supposed to go in the incinerator.
That's mad stuff. That's not
I'm
supposed
not
to go
gonna lie to you.
Nah, that's true.
There's no bullshit.
I throw
That
pizza
sign-
boxes in that
Bottles,
shit.
boxes, yeah, bro. You're not supposed to do that.
That
Come on.
sign says nothing's supposed to go in the
Nah.
incinerator.
First of all,
it
that sign
literally-
says no garbage.
Yeah, no garbage. So don't
Like
throw
they
nothing.
said, don't throw garbage, don't throw paper, don't throw food, don't throw boxes, don't throw water.
So what the fuck goes in there then?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Damn.
everything
What you thought
goes
I
in
got in my
there.
crib besides the shit that you got on this fucking wall right now. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. One time I threw a whole couch down that shit.
You're wild. There's no way.
I swear to everything
There's
I
no
love.
fucking
I swear
way.
to everything I love.
This-
what you doing?
Yo,
man?
could you
How
imagine if
Yo,
you this motherfucker threw a couch?
Yo, I ain't gonna
Nah,
hold
I
you.
quit.
I'm not
I ain't
gonna
gonna
hold
hold
you.
you.
You wasn't there that day.
Yo, that's content, bro. We want to see how the hell
Was
did
you wasn't there that day?
He broke that
That's
shit
what I'm
down.
wondering about.
First of all, no,
You know,
wait,
you
hold
know,
on,
you
hold on.
You wasn't there that day?
Yeah.
First and foremost,
I was
first
at-
and foremost, we're
we
not
was
gonna
at-
act
we was
like
at the couch in the apartment.
No, me and my uncle broke the fucking.
Yeah,
I
you
was
break
gonna
it
throw
down.
that shit down the
We had
incinerator.
a couch in the apartment.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Hold
What
on.
made y'all think that was a good idea?
Yo,
Hold
first
on,
and
wait.
foremost, we're not
Yeah,
gonna act
that
like you
stupid
don't pull
wall
a
in the way.
fucking door off when you got like big garbage. Yo, you gotta pull the whole fucking door off. You don't do that?
Nah, we couldn't.
You don't
No,
do this?
he
Do
got
what?
a bad apartment.
Pull the
for
whole
moving.
the door, not
You
your
got a
not
bad-
your
that
apartment
wall,
door.
that
I'm talking
wall,
about
that
no,
wall.
I'm talking about the
His apartment is horrible for moving.
to the incinerator. Take the fucking door off. They don't
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah,
You
you
do
can take
that?
it off. Yeah, you can take it off.
Oh, y'all ni- that
Yeah,
ain't
but
right.
I threw the whole couch
Doing
down
that? Why would I
shit.
do that?
to get the big garbage down there, like that drawer, that shit you can't fit,
Yeah,
man.
you
Shit
can
in there.
open
So
it.
you take that whole shit off, and then you could just
Just
easy access, post.
Yeah, I guess when you throwing
then you just
couches
fucking
and-
take the piece and just
Yeah, that's it. You just,
Y'all niggas is
Yeah.
just let it break.
throwing couches.
Oh, y'all
Kev
niggas-
got werewolves in
yo,
his
we not
fucking
from the same
garbage.
block. Like, what's
Yo.
up?
What?
Werewolves.
I got werewolves?
Got heavy bags.
Oh.
Heavy bags. Metaphor.
Nah, couch is crazy.
Damn, bro. I'm
You
seeing.
never
Nah.
threw a couch
Gotta go
down
back
the
to
incinerator?
Nah, sir.
Huh?
No,
I'm
sir.
not gonna lie to you. I
And
don't
it
know.
was my
I
big
don't know
one,
about
too.
the couch, but I
Nah,
done threw away
you
some wild
broke it up
shit.
or you threw the whole
Once you
shit.
take that
I
door
had
off,
an axe to start.
next time when you go to the crib,
Oh, y'all must have been
take the
drunk
fucking
that
thing
night.
off. See
Nah,
how
it
much
was early.
the
That nigga's
space that you got to
violent.
throw shit out.
I just don't understand how is that easier than just throwing it outside.
What, the couch?
He's
Because
so
you got to
late,
carry
yo,
it
bro, it's
down.
not-
You got to carry it down 4 flights of stairs.
Was it a large
pivot.
staircase though
Listen,
to
Never seen
maneuver?
that episode of
Ah.
Friends when
Alright, so I
What
can
you
see
could
why
do,
then.
what you could do.
It's more work maneuvering that
I've
shit
seen
than bringing
people
it
do
down
this.
and breaking
I've
it.
seen people do this shit. Just when they take the couch out of the apartment, just leave it by the
And
elevator.
let them take it
Housing take care of it.
Nah, don't
That's
violate.
just
I've
some,
seen
that's
that,
just
though.
some nigga
That's
shit to do.
Make
bro.
them work.
I just
How
Make
is
them
this
work
violating
for their
anyway?
tax.
They don't
Crazy.
clean nothing no more.
They don't.
Why would I clean when you leaving couches at the fucking? I'm not cleaning that shit.
Do your job. We want a spot to see if you're actually cleaning it. If you remove the couch from
The
there,
couch?
I'm like, oh yeah, he did
That's the
that.
lesson. Hold on. I want to see if you actually clean it. Let me put my couch there.
Nah,
No,
no funny
nigga.
shit. What you really gotta do is you gotta take the couch out and then just go one floor down, so it won't look like y'all did it.
You an asshole.
And then you
Nah.
leave
That's
it.
you, motherfucker.
Yo, he's an ass.
I used to see, bro. I used to walk out of my apartment. Right, I used to walk out of the apartment and I go in and I open the door and I see a garbage bag there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Nigga, you live above me. Well, I'm gonna walk upstairs to throw it
You
out.
probably walk up like, yo, listen, nah.
Nigga, I don't even walk up the stairs to go to my crib. I be waiting for the fucking elevator to get fixed.
That's a lie, bro. You walked up the stairs before.
I don't like walking up those stairs.
You don't like it, but you do it.
Mm-mm.
So we go to 3 stories.
I don't go to the 3 stories. What I need to go to the 3 stories for?
Who's in the 3-story?
Exactly.
I'm just asking.
I think the last time I walked up the stairs, I think we was at Pop's house and that shit was crazy. And we was upstairs drinking. And that was how long ago that was. When that elevator didn't work, that was the worst.
You only got one elevator that ever worked. That's it.
That's because we fucked it up.
Yo, at that building, you got 2 elevators, only one worked. Every time, my whole life.
Nah, how's
Nah,
they doing their
fuck.
job? That's crazy.
Nah, you remember we used to run into it and like stop it and then try to get out the. Oh, no.
Y'all fucked it up?
I don't know. Not us.
You just say you did.
Allegedly.
Nah.
Y'all never try to like get out and on top of the
I don't like elevators. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like being stuck in it. That shit gets me paranoid. I'll take the stairs. I'm
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Getting stuck in the project elevators is different.
It's the worst. It's dumb hot.
Different.
I don't give a fuck what time of
Nigga
year
says
it is.
dumb hot.
It's dumb hot. That's the first thing first. It's dumb hot.
Yo, bro.
Yo, take your coat off.
He
That's
lives,
it.
he lives in the tallest building in the hood.
What
Right?
floor?
He lives in the tallest building in the hood, and that elevator is the slowest thing ever.
What? He said the 11th?
That lives in the tallest building in the hood, and that elevator is the slowest thing ever.
That shit is mad slow.
The slowest thing ever, bro.
You think you get stuck.
Nah, you know what though? You know what I hate? Our elevators, like this shit was dumb small.
No, it was small.
Yo,
It was bigger than what it is now. They made it small.
it was?
Yeah, it was way
our-
bigger.
when,
Way
when,
bigger.
when we had the pull door,
Oh yeah.
when we had the
Oh shit.
when we had the pull door, the elevator was bigger.
Them shits was dangerous. Nigga.
What was dangerous? Oh,
Anybody can just fucking pull that shit
Yeah.
open.
Nah, you should take the hanger and you should put it in the thing and get electrocuted. You never did that?
Nah, this
I
nigga's
ain't-
wildin'.
I ain't take that. I ain't do that.
Yo.
I ain't do a
You didn't
hanger.
do that?
Just pause. The finger.
You hit the finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that elevator was dangerous though, because all you had to do
The cat
If
trying
you-
to
if-
save
if-
us.
Huh?
We over here like yeah.
if you, it was pretty dangerous because like there's the
Y'all niggas-
button,
It's just a
Wow.
joke. It's
There's-
just a joke.
there's the
Yeah.
button
Y'all
in the
did it
middle,
knowing you
and
got
then there's
it
the
did
joke
that?
on
Yeah,
the
we did
side.
that.
Yeah.
Y'all is
Electricity on the
wildin'.
side.
What
You hit
the
it's like a wheel, right? If you touch it, you get shocked.
Yeah.
It's like shock, but there's a button, right? And if you push that button, the elevator goes right down, right? So because it reads it as the door's closed.
That's what I'm saying. It was-
So-
that's
so
dangerous.
It's
That's
dangerous.
dangerous. That's dangerous and dumb.
And they sitting there like, how the fuck do they know this shit?
This is
Well,
we
it's
read all this on
bro, it
YouTube.
is. When you grow up in the hood,
All of this was on YouTube.
so it's on YouTube. Yeah,
Nah, we was out. We was the true definition of
when you
being
grow up-
outside.
When you grow up
That's
in
the
the hood,
difference.
you grow up in the hood. You just adapt to the dumb shit. Like
Told you,
I talked about it before. I used the shopping cart before. I used to take it from Taylor's. Remember Taylor's?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember Taylor's.
they too young. Mm.
Yeah. So they had there was Taylor's, and you take the shopping carts from Taylor's and take it to Snake Hill, and ride it down Snake Hill, the shopping carts. Yeah, and I used to find like those the mattresses from like the dumps and shit, and put that shit on the edge in case you go down Snake Hill, bro.
Oh.
Bro, fuck, I'm 7, 8 years old. Shut the fuck
I
up.
know. I'm just thinking about that. That's
Listen.
nasty. Now that you say that,
What?
that's-
Mattress?
yeah.
The mattress was elite in the field. Backflips off
Yeah.
the mattress. Come on,
But he
bro.
wasn't outside for that, man.
Yeah, you was too young
You
for
can
that.
tell he wasn't outside for shit like that.
You said ill, bro. Like
Thinking about it, I'm thinking about where you got the mattresses from. On Snake Hill.
Right there by the dumps.
yeah.
You
The
gotta
garbage.
go all the way down.
No, bro. As you go down that hill,
As you
there's
go
a
down the
garbage
hill.
right there. There's a garbage right there. Not
By
not
the houses.
Not the house. Not, but like there's a dumps by the houses, but that's a little far out. I meant to say like the dumps, like basically like we throw out the trash right there on Samson.
Okay.
Yeah. There's,
After you go down that big ass dip and then you go down, you still gotta go down the whole fucking block to
yeah.
hit the dump.
So you but
So you took it out of the project garbage.
yeah, project garbage.
Yeah. You don't
That's
know.
the
You
style.
don't know.
That's
You don't know, baby D.
Yeah.
You don't know. That's
good.
old
we ain't
shit.
hang out on Samson.
No, you ain't. You wasn't outside though. If
Oh,
you
you
wasn't
wasn't.
jumping over mattresses, you wasn't outside, nigga.
Outside for that.
Scarf, shut the fuck up. Where you come from?
I wasn't
Yeah,
outside.
Scarf-
I wasn't
Scarf-
outside either. I ain't gonna hold you.
Scarf's and shit.
Ask my bro where I'm from. Where
Yeah,
you from?
nah.
Where you from?
Story.
He don't know.
No, I'm fucking with you, Brownsville. I'm fucking with you, Brownsville.
Oh,
Oh,
Yo, listen.
Yeah, I don't like
Brownsville
that.
built
Listen.
different.
I don't like that neighborhood.
But
I went-
you understand, bro? Like,
We
like
out-
it's just
we outside.
yeah, bro. This is what it was. That's what it was.
I don't like that.
That was one of my. I think Brownsville was on my list.
you had that to get blown up.
Yeah, it was on my never again list.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Brownsville was on my
Yeah,
list.
he
You
definitely
just leave
said
them
that.
niggas
He
alone.
definitely
man.
said that. He definitely said that.
Oh, there's a
Okay.
Like, not the people, not the people,
Oh,
the people.
no, the area. Okay.
The whole
area, Brownsville.
certain
Okay.
places you just gotta start all
What was it?
over, man.
Brownsville?
It was Brownsville,
Yeah.
Fall Rock.
You never played Manhunt with us, right?
They
Yo,
play
we
Manhunt
so
with they.
old. The
we
youngins
play
don't
Manhunt.
know about Manhunt nowadays, yo.
Yeah, they don't know shit.
Yeah, Manhunt.
Nah.
Manhunt was fun.
They don't
Yo,
know
you
about
gotta think
Manhunt
about it.
nowadays.
Look,
Me, Ty, and J-Lo, we used to walk around with freaking water buckets and shit, right? And while people playing Manhunt and shit, we used to like toss it off from the roof and shit.
Oh, you wild.
And
You say who and who?
J-Lo,
I think I know him.
Yeah, you know.
you know J-Lo.
I actually saw him the other day too.
Yo, you know what's crazy? If it's the guy that I'm thinking about, I teach his son. His son go to my school.
Probably. Yeah, probably, yeah.
Shit is fucking crazy to me. Somebody came to me.
His son should be around 14, 15 by now, yeah.
Yes, somebody came to me like, yo, dude named J-Lo, say he knew you, whatever. And he called me by like when people call me throughout his neck. He's like, yo, I know JT, work at the school. I'm like, yo, I didn't even know he had a son this whole time. I'm like, yo, wait till I see his
Yeah.
pops, nigga. Son gonna be tight.
you gotta do that.
Shit gonna be so mad, bro. Yeah, that nigga. Yeah.
That's
His son look just like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till I see him.
That's your
Wait till I see
pops?
him. Yeah.
Detention.
Yeah.
Nah, he found him.
I ain't gonna put his business in the streets, but
He's
But yeah.
feeling.
it's gonna be a good conversation.
He feeling
It's a
it.
good
It's gonna be a
conversation.
good conversation.
You know why? Because if it was good business, then you be like, yo, he's doing excellent, this, that, and the other.
Say that.
Nah, he's a great kid. He's a great kid. I like the kid a lot.
He's
He's a great
feeling
kid.
See,
He's a great kid.
That solidifies the
that
answer.
solidified it because it's gonna be one of the two things. Either he's a badass kid or he's failing in class. But you say he's a good kid, so he's failing.
Yeah,
He's a good kid. He's a
God
good kid.
damn it. God damn it.
He's a good kid.
You be all right next semester.
I be asking about my cousin. I be like, yo, he failing. I be like, yo, that nigga's stupid.
Oh, hell.
That nigga dumb.
This nigga's fried.
He said that.
I said it.
He said that.
I'll tell him that too.
Tell him.
Dumb.
Yeah, bro.
Tell him.
I'm just catching a flashback, like, bro, like that's like those
He
was
was
good. Those
outside.
some good days, man. That was good. Some
4
good
sports
days.
in one day.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's good
Oh,
days.
yeah.
4 sports in
Nah,
one day.
You was tired when you got home.
You was dead. You wasn't even tired.
Yeah.
That's it. And you was black as shit. I don't give a fuck
Oh,
how light
yeah.
you was. You was black by the time you got home.
Dirty. Your hands are
You
dirty.
touched the wall and your mother's pissed because you dirtied them everything on the way to wash your hands.
Just go
Remember-
in and wash
I
your
remember
ass.
me and Tamo, we used to get the water balloons in the middle of winter and start launching from the roof.
Y'all nigga, yo, what's up with y'all? Yo, all your good memories is grimy shit.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you remember we used to catch this nigga, beat this nigga up and rob him?
Damn, son.
Yeah. Good time.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. That shit was fire.
Damn, son. Yeah, nah, it's like,
Nah,
Damn.
Thrall's niggas,
damn.
Thrall's niggas
Damn.
not a real place, yo. I
You
promise
said the what?
said it's not a.
Winter time?
Yo, it was winter, yeah.
Yeah,
Winter
that
time.
was a nasty
Y'all
season.
like winter better or summer better? Fuck you.
That's just
Yeah,
'cause I don't
winter
like
was
the
crazy.
Word?
I hate the
So if you had to
Winter or
deal with
summer?
peak elements, hot or cold, but with no accessories such as AC or heat, which one you choosing?
Yeah, son.
So if you had to deal with the peak cold, the coldest that you could take outside, but there's no heat
I
on.
gotta be outside.
No. You could be inside your crib,
Oh,
but
okay.
there's no heat in the cold. And vice versa. In the summer, there's no AC or fans. Which one would you rather deal with?
I'm dealing with summer.
I'm taking the summer for
I
that.
can-
For that?
Summer?
I can just freeze the water.
Winter's different. with
What?
No heat.
It's cold with no heat, bro.
But you could put, there's only but so many layers you could take off, though.
Yo, I sleep the
Once-
best in the winter time. You bugging.
Yeah, you got cover. You could keep
Nigga,
put
you
the
gonna have
layers
to be
on.
fully. There's no heat
You
though.
close,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. There's no heat.
Because we get some days. We get some, like, in my building, we get some days where there's no heat. There's no heat. And it's just
And you
like,
got on 17 layers, nigga.
No, I walk around shirtless, bro. Like, I'm good.
This nigga's lying.
Bro, I'm serious,
Come
bro.
on.
I'm serious. I'm serious. And then I go
We've
under
been partying for 3 years. You ain't never say nothing about walking around shirtless, nigga.
I'm
Stop.
not, I'm dead serious. And then I go lay under my blanket. I have a big quilt and I just watch a movie, bro. Like, it's comfortable. For
Yeah, the big quote is tough. What are you gonna do in summer? Like you get butt ass. There's nothing else you could do.
I'm aggy, bro. I'm like,
There's
the
nothing
most
else you can
You
do.
aggy-
can take a cold shower.
I'm the
Alright,
most
you got that. Then you good
And
for like
then
a
what?
good 2
And then
hours.
you dry up, and then
3
you dry up,
hours.
and then you heat it up,
And then you
no, bro,
Why
like,
you
no,
angry?
because I hate summer in New York. I
Most niggas, man. And then you heat it up, and then what, nigga?
No,
Like, why you?
No, I don't.
And now you know why when he was a kid, he was beating niggas up for fun.
Yo,
Because
niggas didn't like the winter.
You like winter?
Summer. I hate it.
I do too. I ain't gonna lie.
I hate it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the activities you could do in summer, but like if I'm not doing anything, I'm like the most aggravated person you could think. They could think of. Like to this day, I hate summer.
I hate the summer.
Tell,
you know why?
Aggravated
I hate the summer because you got to do regular shit in the summer. If I was like, it was like a full-time vacation in the summer. Like when we was kids, nigga, the summer is the best. Y'all bugging the fuck out.
As kids, yeah. As kids, yeah.
But me, I work outside.
Summer for me too as a kid. I ain't had to shovel.
Disgusting.
It's nasty. Like, see, I don't like. I like the summer, but I like fall, spring.
I like fall.
That's not bad.
I like fall.
Those are the best with like a nice little hoodie.
Hell yeah.
You're good. You can
You
do
don't need a
whatever
coat.
the whole night.
Yeah.
Like,
First of all, you know what? I feel like we don't get spring. We like it really just goes from winter. Like it was cold today.
Yeah, it was cold.
And then Saturday's gonna be 80. Like what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing here?
Well, New York different. New York weather numbers be like Powerball
Nah, but the
numbers.
fall actually is the fall
Yeah,
for at least like a
Word.
good like 3 week, maybe a month stretch. Like you'll get a decent fall. But the spring,
I like the fall.
it's cold in March, it's cold in April, then all of a sudden it's hot as shit in fucking May.
I could do that
Like,
that little mid where like honestly like the heat don't gotta be on, but I'm not worried about it because I could just put a long sleeve on.
Yeah, that's
Like,
valid.
Yeah, that's my.
It's like the best.
I
That's the
lived it.
best of both worlds right there. Like, it's like if I had to choose, I
Fall
would
and
just
spring.
choose like if I want to move somewhere where I could be like that. So I would like I don't want to go too hot, but I don't want to go cold.
So you wouldn't do Florida?
I would do Florida.
I hate summer
but I
in
don't
Florida.
like. I don't. Yeah.
Yo,
I would-
yo,
But Kev, you would move to Puerto Rico.
No,
Wait, hold on.
if I moved to Puerto Rico,
Hold down.
Yo, relax.
if I was to move to Puerto Rico, I'm getting hot now, bro. Yo, bro,
Hold down, bro.
I'm getting hot. Yo, bro, if I were to move to Puerto Rico, I will be in New York for the summer, bro. I can't. It's too hot. It's too hot. yeah. Yo, it's too hot. Yo,
Like,
and think how
But
much
you
money you
do-
gotta spend for the electricity for the AC.
But you do. Wait, hold on. Nah, it's not even that. Yo, first of all, you do realize that your body gets accustomed to that kind of heat, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Eventually.
my kids walk around in hoodies
you know what's
in
crazy?
Florida.
You know what's crazy? Heat in Texas is different because it'll hit 115 degrees or maybe 120, but it's dry heat.
Yeah.
So it's like you're getting hot, but you're like, I'm not sweating.
The
I'm like, I'm
humidity is
good.
disgusting.
I'm not sweating.
yeah,
I'm
nah,
good.
Florida got
Yo,
like nasty
humidity,
ass
oh my
The
humidity.
humidity
Gosh.
is disgusting on that side, bro.
Yeah, I've always wanted to move to LA. Like, I always wanted
That's
to go to
not bad.
California.
LA is
I'm
dry.
not going
too.
to LA. You can't even water your fucking grass, nigga. You're gonna die in a drought. Like
Okay,
there's no water out
And
there,
LA
bro.
said, fuck it.
There's really no water out there.
You have a plant outside. It's probably gonna get caught on fire, bro.
Yeah,
Everything's
that's it.
gonna get caught on fire in California.
The niggas will arrest
Become
you
a
for.
firefighter then, nigga.
They'll arrest you for watering
I'll be
your
a
fucking
firefighter at
lawn out
home
there,
with
bro.
the water bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, no,
I use too
they'll
much water
arrest you
over
for
there,
watering your fucking lawn out there.
Yeah, you can't
It's that
use much water,
bad.
but
You can't waste no water out there.
Cali?
Yeah.
So
I'm not
in,
going
in
to
California, they have in the summertime they have this thing that you can't waste water
It's a water drought.
because of water drought, and it's also
How the fuck is
and
there a
it's
water
also-
drought with the
you
ocean
can't
next
use
to them?
certain electronics after a certain time. You can't.
Hold on,
But they want to be the first state. They want to be the first state to ban gas vehicles. They want to be the first state to ban gas vehicles, but you can't use electronics after a certain time in California. You can't.
I have a question though.
Talk to me.
How the fuck is there a water drought with the ocean? Did you never think about that? Yeah. I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
No, just put that shit on the put that shit
Put it
on
in
the
the printer.
fucking put it in the printer.
Wait, are you able to filter ocean water?
You should be able to filter ocean water by now. Like, why didn't they think about fixing the ocean
We're
water?
not
when
worth
they
70% of the work. That's how crazy my question was.
Yo,
Oh shit! Oh
Nigga broke
shit!
the
My
chair.
fault. I'm so sorry. Oh shit! No, I'm scared.
that would have been a viral
That's the
moment.
universe. Like, yeah, dumbass.
Yeah, I'm just
Nah, y'all niggas won.
nobody want to filter
ain't nobody
that shit.
fucking with
Nah,
that
yeah,
shit.
you that's wow.
Yeah, nah, you gonna come out.
Far Rockaway, you
Yeah, Far Rockaway gotta get blown up.
damn.
But what if there's a fire,
Nah.
nigga, just put the fucking ocean
Kev,
water on the
Google
fire.
What?
Filter ocean water. Google that shit.
Yeah, can
Have
you
they
do
not
that?
made an invention like that though?
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, that would be dumb as fuck.
2023.
Yeah, that would be dumb as.
First of all, they got a straw that you can put in dirty ass water and it filters it. You ever saw
Yes,
that
sir.
shit?
With the swamp
So,
water and the
Yeah,
lake
yo,
water.
so
Yeah.
they got to be able to
That's
filter.
different.
It says
Exactly.
today, desalination plants are used to convert seawater to drinking water on ships and in many arid regions
There you
of
go.
the world, and to treat water in other areas that is fouled by natural and unnatural
That's what I'm
contaminants.
saying.
It is.
Why the fuck they don't just do that? Put that shit in the water.
They gonna lose.
Basically, say get
Because
a brother.
California's not a real place.
Get a brother.
Bro,
Pardon
for
me.
all the forest fires that be having over there, they should have mad water reserved to that.
Stored, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The ocean is right there. Take all
Listen.
the water from there. Don't take none of our water.
I,
Build something to fucking...
They gonna lose
Filter
out.
the
I'm not
water.
copping no Poland Spring
I'm
if I
just
can
saying.
filter my salt
I'm
water.
just saying, I don't understand nothing that goes on in California, and why people say California is a great state. It's definitely not.
Festivities,
Definitely not.
higher
Weather.
pricing.
It's the weather.
Yeah, it's the weather.
People like the
That's
weather.
it.
People really love summer.
What Kendrick said?
Yeah, that's
Women,
nasty.
weed, and weather.
I just need
It's the
women and
second
weather.
highest state in taxes.
What's
Wait, what's
the
number
first?
one?
New York.
I thought they were.
New York.
Word? I
No,
thought-
New
I
York.
thought LA
New York-
was
New
higher.
York beat them.
I thought Cali
New-
was no.
No, New York beat them. New York.
Damn.
New York's
We all
highest.
fucked up.
New York's on the rich is at 52% on the rich right now. On the rich, so it's the highest taxes. 52% goes in taxes.
Can I ask you a question? Where do you store all this like
Useless.
knowledge?
Fuck,
He
yo,
wants to say
what-
useless
Where do you store your,
information.
where do you store your knowledge of basketball?
Don't.
Yo.
I just see it.
And that's exactly what I do.
Well, yo, Cali, they do state and city, I believe, tax. They do both.
Yeah, they do
Damn,
city, state,
that's tough.
counties, all types of stuff. Yeah, they do all that.
Jeez.
County.
So, like, if
Full-time
you work in Manhattan, like me, I work in Manhattan, right? I pay Manhattan taxes, and then I'll pay Bronx taxes being a Bronx resident. That's
Oh man,
That's-
did you see the shit that he was like?
that's a lot.
There's got to be a way to be a loophole around that because that's.
But there is no
insane.
loophole.
You pay
But there's
Manhattan
taxes-
taxes because
you
you
pay
work in
taxes on
Manhattan.
taxes on
Then you pay the Bronx
Yeah,
taxes
that's-
because you live in the
yeah.
Bronx.
And then you take
then
that
you pay
money
your city.
out.
Then you pay the New York City taxes.
Uh-huh.
Then you pay the state taxes. Then you,
And then you go buy a TV and you still pay taxes on the money that you had taxes taken off the taxes.
now they're talking about putting 7% taxes on Netflix for MTA for the MTA.
But what? How you gonna watch and drive the bus?
Wait,
What does Netflix have to do with the MTA?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Wait, what?
The fuck?
They're
That don't
raising
make no
Uber
sense.
taxes. Raising Uber
Yeah, I
taxes.
saw
right now.
that.
They're raising Uber taxes, and then they added.
You want to say that now, and I got to take an Uber home? Nah.
And then they're raising. They haven't raised them yet, but they're raising Uber taxes because Uber. You already pay MTA taxes with Uber. They have nothing to do with
Yeah, I know.
MTA, but
What is, yeah.
It tells you that every
Yeah,
time
but-
you get an Uber,
yeah,
all
you
the
pay
taxes. and
MTA
shit.
taxes. But now they're raising the taxes with MTA because they said not enough money being funded in New York, which is crazy.
Which is a lot
Right?
too.
Which is crazy. They raised taxes insane, but there's not enough money being accumulated. So now they're doing that, and they added Netflix. So Netflix is going up. See, this is why I got T-Mobile. I got T-Mobile. I get free Netflix through T-Mobile.
I'm about to pack Netflix the fuck up.
Speaking of the water though, in California,
Here we go.
if the robots come, I'd rather be next to the water because I think I just put water on the robots and it's gonna fry them. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga, your phone is waterproof.
I ain't gonna.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yo,
Nah, robots don't like
yo,
water,
what
bro.
is this nigga talking about? yo?
Robots don't like water.
Robots don't like water.
Nah.
I ain't work for Will Smith.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
So that ain't work for Will Smith. He needed a gun.
And it still ain't work.
That shit ain't work neither. He had a
I always
assault
find,
rifle.
speaking of like AI, I always find it funny that in every movie, AI fucks the world up, and yet we are still playing around with AI.
I just saw something that they said they want to stop. Like Elon, I don't know if it was real, but Elon Musk and them was like, yo, let's take a chill pill on the AI.
No, that's not real.
Crazy. Did you see that?
He said that. He said that almost a decade ago.
It's a decade ago, but not now.
No, I think I just seen that like yesterday or today. A new shit.
Nah.
AI.
Which one?
It's always new shit, but what you
Yeah.
talking about?
What shit you talking about?
When they was communicating with each other and made their own language?
But they had a baby?
Eliminating human existence.
No, they did. They had a.
Well,
they had a.
They
They created like a AI like form like baby. Like it was like.
and like, within the next
Slap
15
that.
years, with the next 15, 20 years, and everything notice everything I've said before, it always sounds crazy, and then when it happens, you're like, oh, it sounds normal now.
That's
So-
usually
so-
conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
That's
because I'm a
what it is.
conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
But anyway, and with the next 15, 20 years, you should be able to have relationships with AIs.
Oh,
right?
no, you can do that now.
Relationship with AIs and
Oh.
everything, because that's literally they're making them like the new day and age of people.
Bro,
Saying?
that was a Black Mirror episode.
Mm.
That was really a Black Mirror episode.
Nah, before Black Mirror, go watch Demolition Man. They literally
yeah.
literally did that.
They
in
was
Demolition
that
Man.
was already they already had that shit.
They
Tell her
outlawed
stop
touching.
calling us. She knows what the
Why
fuck
you
we
on my
doing.
phone, bro?
Pick up the phone.
Yo,
Pick up
bro,
the phone.
yo.
Pick it up.
Wait, yo, bro, why
Put
you
it on. Put it on. 'Cause we
why-
gotta say
why-
congratulations
why-
out by the way.
Why are you always in my phone, son?
Nigga
What you
said
was about
that.
to say, bro? You was about to say something about AI. Yeah, you said some new shit. Chat GPT.
GBT.
Yeah, they just gave it an upgrade.
Yo, why are you calling us when you know we on a podcast? Stop calling us.
I forgot.
Yeah, all right.
I forgot.
By the way, shout out to you for doing Atlanta. You was Atlanta Heritage Month, right? What you was doing over there?
Hispanic Heritage Month.
Let's go. She was on the Jumbo screen. You saw her, JT?
Who's that?
Kayla?
In
Oh,
Atlanta.
what up?
See you doing it in
Yeah,
Atlanta. She was at the
congratulations.
Hawks game doing the thing.
yeah, I
We
saw
see you
that,
doing it.
You know, I'm very ATL shorty out here. Call me the Queen of the South.
Oh. Yeah, we outside when we get out there.
Yo, for real, I'm the legit plug out here now.
That's what I'm talking about. So I can't try to hang up on you.
And y'all going to Columbia before Atlanta, so I'm not even messing with you no
All
more.
right, bye. I want to talk to you then.
Bye.
That's all you gotta do, Kev. Just tell her to stop calling.
Bro, I'm on the pod. I'm working. That's it. No answer calls.
But shout out to Kayla. Yo.
Like-
Kayla's doing her thing, man. She's
Working.
out there.
Go.
She's out there doing interviews
For free
with.
too.
She did the Creed.
Fucking
Right.
intern in this shit.
She did what?
She did Creed 3. She was on Creed. She did.
Oh yeah, she did interview Michael B.
She
Jordan.
did Michael B. Jordan
and Jonathan Majors.
and she did the Atlanta Hawks game. She did what else did she do, Kev?
A lot of other things.
First of all, did we, since we talking about Michael B. Jordan, did we have that conversation on the pod yet?
What, the spiciness of both of them?
No.
Oh.
That was it corny of him to
Oh yeah. No, we never spoke about that.
to bring up all these years later how Shorty
Said he was a cornball.
Yeah, he was a cornball.
No, we never spoke. We can bring it up now.
That's what I'm saying. I figured
I don't think we spoke about that.
because a lot of people feel like he was corny for doing that.
No, because he still gave her the interview, and that probably what that moment.
Yeah, but
Although
I think
it was
interview
whack.
He did I think how he did it was whack.
How? See, like it can't be one thing. One day on social media, speak your truth, blah 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 blah,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then now I speak my truth, and then it's an issue. This is what I
Yeah, but
I
she
gotta-
never
I'm
even called him corny.
delete my Instagram, bro.
Listen, if he remember that shit and the way he brought it up and all that, she called him corny. She definitely called him corny.
He probably was corny though.
To her, yeah.
Like what?
So
like,
so
he
it was
probably
okay. Well, hold
corny.
on. So it was okay for her to say it, but now he's checking her on it. Oh, am I still corny? Like, what's up now? Now-
she
now
should have
you-
just said yes. You dumb corny for that.
Yeah, she should have said that.
Like,
It'd have
yeah.
been better if
Like,
she would have said
you
that.
know what? No funny shit. You ain't
I-
really changed. You corny, nigga. Like that would have been better. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Me, I would have never personally did that.
I would never even
But-
brought it up.
Some people, he felt triggered, my nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
Nah, I wouldn't have did the interview. I ain't gonna lie. That's cool.
No, why
Don't
not?
do the
Yeah, I
interview.
wouldn't
Why
have
not?
just did the interview.
No, you wanted to interview me,
No, thank
so
you.
this is what you get. Nigga, I ain't forget,
That's not wrong either.
I did not
I don't
forget.
think he
That's
wrong
what
for
I'm
that
saying.
either. I don't think he
I'm
wrong
not
for that
forget.
either.
Me personally,
and
I
I'm
would've
still
never
give
did
it to you.
but
I'm gonna
yeah.
still give you the interview, but
It ain't
You
gonna be
gonna
what you
remember.
wanted.
yeah, you don't remember. That was fucked up when you did it back then.
Remember when I was corny?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but what if he was really corny? Like there's been
All right, and what if she was
yo,
capping?
and Love
What if
Don't
she was
Cost a
capping?
Thing, and Love
What if
Don't
she was
Cost a Thing,
capping?
he
What if she was
corny.
trash?
What if she was
and
capping?
He never said nothing about that. She could have been trash back then.
She
What
She
if,
could be right, but
what
she a
if-
dick
what
rider
if-
now.
What if she was just
Yeah,
flirting
she
with
could
him?
be right.
What if she was just flirting with him?
Wait, what?
Wait, back then?
Yeah.
Saying he was corny?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
she was
you
like,
know what they
yo,
mean
what
to
up,
you?
big head? What up? This is
Nah, calling me
you
big head
corny.
and calling me corny is different.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, like,
Nah, corny is a
some
different
people
word.
different. Some people are different. What he was different.
Corny is crazy. Don't violate me.
He was
That's
different.
wild, bro.
You say what up,
We're
bitch.
talking
First
about.
of all,
We're talking about. Listen,
It was before
high school. We don't know if
Nah, it was before high
14
school.
years old high school or you were
Yeah.
17 years old high school.
Don't matter.
nigga,
You said
high
what you
school
said.
corny is crazy, my nigga. But if she say what up, big head, guess who's getting the big head later? That's like everybody knows
Yeah,
that.
I think if like,
Everybody knows that. Know what I mean? There's a difference. It's definitely a difference.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think he was wrong for that.
She hit you with the
you think he
crazy
was wrong?
shit.
You think he was wrong?
No, I don't think he was corny. I think he expressed how he wanted to be expressed. I don't like that. People feel obligated to express their opinions, but then they feel entitled to tell you how you can react to that. Like, no, you could say whatever you want, but then I have the right to respond however I want. She wanted the interview. She should have known. She knows she called him corny. I knew him since middle school. Come on, bitch.
Oh, middle school.
Yeah, she knew him
So
since before.
it was 11 years old, probably. It could have been. It could have been.
Could have been true.
Princess said the wildest part about that is that it wasn't even her that said that he was corny. It was somebody else.
All right, she was with them.
She
You
was
guilty
there?
by association. You was with them. You ain't defended.
How do you know that, Princess?
I was about to say that.
I knew it.
She
I
probably
knew
dug
that.
into the
I knew
story.
that one of them didn't say it though. I said that too. But I
Kayla
didn't
was
know.
right there when she saw it when it happened. She told me the whole thing when it happened before that even video came out.
Yeah, we talking about. It came on the podcast. She was there on the podcast when they said that.
I'm talking about the
Corny thing?
interview.
Yeah. What I'm saying is she wasn't there when she said it in middle school, nigga.
That's what I thought he was talking about. Like, yeah, she knew the whole detail.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you meant.
What are you talking about right now? I guess I'm saying like,
I just explained what I was talking about.
she was there today. No, but
I just explained what I was talking about.
I said that's a different level of
yeah,
reporting.
nah, she was recording their whole lives.
Listen, like I said, at the end of the day, if she said that we used to go to junior high school together or middle school together, and he said, "I remember you used to call me corny," he remembered that shit. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like they called him corny. That's number one.
I mean, she was wild. She was like doing that shit every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day.
Kids is cruel.
She was probably bullying him.
Rich. You ain't gonna be no actor.
She could have been bullying him.
I got all right. So watch this, right? So boom.
But bullying, that was
I'ma
that
tell you
really
some ill
bullying?
shit.
Yeah, if you call me corny every day you see me, then you
watch this.
bullying me.
I grew up
Because
with
you
a
know I
dude-
can't do nothing to you.
Yo, I grew up with a
Bullying
dude that the
Catch up.
chicks, the way he,
All y'all called me fat when I was growing up. Y'all all bullied me.
nigga, you was fat.
Yeah,
though.
niggas
You
got
was
bullied
fat.
back in the
Fat,
day.
nigga.
I'm saying, but y'all all called me fat.
But
So
you
I'm
was
like,
fat.
But say that's bullying.
But listen, hold on, listen. So I grew up with a dude.
Talk
Dude,
about it.
he from the town.
That's
The way
bullying.
he dressed, the girls on the block, they ain't fuck with him. Nothing. But that's whatsoever. He got to high school. He started dressing like everybody else, but he left the black chicks alone and started fucking with only Spanish girls. Black girls had a heart attack, this, that, and the other. But these are the same girls that in elementary school and junior high school, y'all was killing him. So when I talked to him, I was like, yo, they be mad at you because you always with Spanish girls. He said, the black girls never gave me an opportunity when I was, quote unquote, that corny dude. But now, nigga, up. Now they want to holler. That's the problem. And technically, he's right.
Yeah. And
He's
at least he
right.
ain't calling
had a
bitches.
choice.
At least he ain't calling bitches.
He probably did say bitches.
He probably
might
did.
have.
I don't remember.
He might have.
He
B
probably,
itches.
What?
B itches.
Nah, I
Just
get
say
it.
bitches.
Whoops.
but like, what if though, like you was corny, and then like 2 years later you're not corny? Like
That's possible. That's very
what I'm
possible.
saying.
But then you
I mean,
fake
but-
though for
but-
approaching
but-
me and trying to be
Corny,
associated
but
with
that's
me.
her job,
But
though.
hold on.
You
No,
absolutely
there's mad
right.
other people
but
there.
I
She
can
could've
still
interviewed
consider
Jonathan
it
Big.
fake though.
I agree, but
Pass
it's
the
a
microphone
job.
to somebody
You
else. Let
right.
them
At
do the
least approach
interview.
Corny
me
is
to the side
perception.
at least. Like, yo, I know
Corny is
back in the day
perception.
I called you corny.
Corny is perception.
It's perception.
A lot of
I
people
agree.
feel. A lot of people feel like Nick Cannon is corny. I don't feel like Nick Cannon is corny, but
Yeah,
whatever.
this is perception, bro. This is all perception.
I just deleted all my
What did you
social
just
media
say?
apps.
Somebody's ass? What he said?
He said you.
No, I'm just saying there's a possibility that you was corny back in the day. There's a part some you don't know. Maybe people didn't really like you. Then you became cool. There's people that's always like that. Like
Right, but that don't mean you had the right to say that.
Yeah.
you're right. And then you could have just said that to me, like you said. Like
Pull me to the side,
Pull me
like,
to the
yo,
side, like,
how
yo,
you
that's
doing?
right,
How's it been?
No, you humiliated me publicly.
Yeah,
I can do
then-
the same shit to
yeah.
you now. Now my platform is just bigger. You was probably the popular kid in
No,
school.
yeah.
You had the platform,
That
niggas was
happens.
laughing.
That happens.
Hee hee ha ha.
That does
Now
happen.
I got the platform.
Yep.
Hee hee ha ha that.
I just don't like how they calling him corny. I don't think he's corny though for expressing himself. I don't think he's corny for that. Oh, he's holding on to trauma. Like a lot of people have trauma in their life or things that happen to family or loved ones that they will never forget.
Yeah, 100%.
Like if something happened to my mother, somebody did something to my mother, I'm not gonna wait 30 years to be like, oh, you did something to my mom, I'm gonna forgive you. Like, nah, it's up and it's stuck for certain situations. I don't feel like he's corny for that. He could have been emotional too. A lot of people don't speak on that.
He probably has a little PTSD from it,
Yeah,
right? And doesn't
it's
and like
possible.
doesn't really speak on certain things. Certain things will haunt you for the rest of your life. And then when some people act on it different, but some people get triggered very easy on certain things. And they just flip out and they're like, "Why are you bugging out for?"
But they're not wrong for that, though.
But you're not. But
they're not wrong for that at
it's
all.
a PTSD moment.
I feel like our community is just getting into mental health, whereas white community pretty much been on it for very long, and they've been in counseling and therapy and stuff like that for so long, and we're just getting to that, which is the reason why we hold on to shit like that in the situation, because
I think
just
that's
addressing shit.
I think that's just white people in movies. White people don't go to no fucking therapy, bro.
Well, back in the
Them
day,
niggas that live in Kentucky
I know a
and
lot of them do.
North Dakota, the white people that could afford it can go.
Yeah.
I'm talking about them southern white people that you don't see on TV with the meth neighborhood. Them niggas don't go to no therapy, bro, and they the majority of the country. So the white people that you see on TV, the ones that got money, them, that small population, they go. But the majority of them that we don't talk about too often,
probably
they stay far away from therapy. So I just wanted to put that out.
Yeah. I feel like they have coping mechanisms too, though.
Meth?
Like they have the... Yeah. They got the funds to do what they want to do. Jeez.
That's what they do. I lived in the Midwest. I'm just saying, I lived in the Midwest. I've explored.
Nah, why you went straight there though? Like,
because that's what they do.
Yo, all right. Okay, all right. I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Coke.
Nah, meth you cook up in your own shit. That's why.
All right, bro.
You seen Breaking Bad?
I've seen Greencastle, Indiana. Real meth shit. Missing teeth. No drawers.
No drawers.
Nah.
Yo, niggas think I'm lying,
You
bro.
smashing a meth head?
I'm smashing a meth head.
Because JT gonna definitely say no automatically. That's a little spicy. He might.
I want to see what he gonna say. I might. Yo, bro, like, listen, you go down to the South, you see these meth heads, bro. Like, some of them don't look like meth heads, and they're meth heads. You could tell that they're meth heads by the way they talk. They don't look like it.
I don't know what they talk like. How do you
fucking
know
talk fast?
Talk
nigga.
Talk fast. Talk really fast.
Nah.
You just be talking to meth heads?
So the question should be, when's the next
method,
time you fucking
like,
a meth head, nigga? Because it sounds like you already clapped one. Clapped one. She talked you out of your drawers, nigga. She was talking
that.
Kev was chilling. She was talking too fast.
You clap a meth head?
Nah.
You said pussy is pussy.
I did say that.
Oh,
I did say that. I don't think I could go. I have.
But how would you if you didn't know?
So your standards stop at
If you
meth?
didn't know.
Oh, see, if you don't know, it shouldn't count then, because you ain't know.
That's what I'm saying. If I know, I'm not doing.
So if you fucking tranny, you didn't know if you was a tranny, nigga. That's like that. You didn't know. That doesn't count.
So you gotta ask for baby
Like,
pictures.
I'm like, say, baby.
You gotta do your due diligence.
One night stand.
You gotta pull out some meth. Like, you want some?
A one night stand.
You gotta see what
I got meth. A one night stand.
I got some meth.
You gotta do like, yo, what's
Yeah, addict.
There you go.
So in that case, you gotta have every drug known to man. Right? Just bring out I have everything you need.
Yeah, the whole briefcase.
She gonna look at you crazy like.
You pull out the book bag and go, all right, what you want?
People laugh when I meet new people. I ask them, do they want crack? Every time I meet, I'm like, yo, y'all want crack?
Didn't that nigga Charleston White say that he was fucking crackhead?
Who?
That nigga be saying so much outlandish shit,
Charleston
yo.
White
He
did say that, yeah.
definitely said he'll fucking crackhead.
Listen, I think a lot of the people
He said
right now.
not only did he say he'll fucking crackhead, he said he'll fuck your crackhead auntie after the fucking get together. Like, he don't give a fuck. That's how.
After they get together?
Yeah, after they. No, I'm talking about like after the party or the family. Yeah, the family function. That's when he noticed that that's the crackhead auntie snatching her. That's pretty
dirty.
much what he
I think a lot of the people that's right now that's saying mad shit are just capping.
Nah, I believe that dumbass nigga.
No, like a lot. I'm talking about like if you, like, I'm gonna send you a lot of things. That's I feel like a lot of.
Nah,
these
I know what you. Yeah, I know.
fake, like,
Yeah.
Like especially that.
Listen, everything on the internet is fake to me. I don't give a fuck what they talking.
Yeah. They doing it just for shit. Like the bitch that said like, sorry, the woman that said like, oh yeah, like he got when he wake up, you gotta suck his dick and you gotta make him come
I ain't meet one
7
yet.
times a day.
I ain't meet one
There's
yet,
no
my
way
nigga.
she said that.
What did she say?
Verbatim?
Yeah, that's what she said.
I said
That's what she said.
7
I ain't
times?
meet one
7
yet.
times a day. Like she said that when he wake up, you gotta make him come. When he breakfast, you gotta make him come. You gotta before he leave to work, you gotta make him come. At his lunch break, you gotta go suck his dick.
She's dragging
And
it.
I was like, yo, like shut the fuck
first
up.
of all, she
I
dragged
don't
it as
even
soon
want
as
one.
she said,
I
wait.
want to say, what nigga want that much? Like,
Once she woke up and said suck his dick, you dragging it already. You lying, motherfucker. Don't even. Nah. Yeah, I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all capping. Y'all sit there and y'all say this is what it is, and then even if you do keep up with the charade for a minute, eventually
It's gonna end.
Y'all will die off. It don't matter. And then we look like sex fucking crazed people. And
Yo, I thought you was gonna suck my dick at 12 o'clock.
yeah, exactly. We'll say it like that. And then
You know what I'm saying?
that's all you think
Yo,
about is
it's
sex. So
lunchtime.
that's what you
Where's
gave
my
me.
lunchtime
Like,
at? I think somebody sent that shit to me. I was like, she lying. You're like, I don't want to hear none of that. Like, don't do that. Don't try to set the standard for that shit when that's not even real. First of all, by tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm not gonna want you to do that shit 7
First of
more
all,
times
by
a day.
noon, your jaw gonna hurt. You ain't fucking with it. Stop it. Stop it. You gonna be like, I can't do this no more. Like 7 times a day? No, ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, but a lot of the people I see, they doing shit for like shock value to say like, oh yeah, we're not doing this shit.
yeah.
Man, I'm tired of that shit already.
That's why I just deleted all my socials.
Again?
Yeah,
No,
now?
you didn't.
I did.
When?
Just now.
Damn, my nigga. Like, my bad. We
Just
ain't even-
now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, ask him another question.
Yeah, ask him the same question again.
You sure?
I'm positive. Can't do this shit no more.
So why'd you come back the first time?
It's a few months.
It's only been 15 days.
Wait, what?
You've been off for 15 days.
No, I just deleted the app.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah,
Go. One more thing before we get out of here. Let's. You got a topic before we get out of here?
Whew.
Anything?
As a matter of fact,
It is.
I'll find something.
Rolodex.
Try and get something where we could disagree.
Yeah. Let's do that.
What happened to the Book of James?
That shit got burnt.
Now, you really deleted your social media, though?
Nah.
Oh.
No, I deleted the apps. But yeah, I deleted my socials before for like.
Okay, this is a good one. Do you believe in reverse karma? So people believe that karma is you do something now and your karma is going to come to you. So you rob somebody today, your karma may come to you in a week where you get robbed. You believe in reverse karma where something may happen to you today because of what you were going to do in the future. So you may get robbed today because in 3 years you're going to rob a bank.
No.
Okay.
Nah, I never.
Interesting. No, I never heard of
I'm
that.
gonna tell you no because that is like too much for my brain to think about. 'Cause that would make me think about everything I do. Like if I slap a baby,
What?
that means
How did you get there?
I don't know.
Shot is
basketball.
wild.
I don't know.
His mouth is
said
you
no,
could
no,
have
no,
said.
no, no,
Wow,
no.
turned on
Slap
a
a
light.
baby.
You know what I mean?
I
But
went
then
0 to
that's
100.
because 4 years later, I his grandmother slapped me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
can't think about that like that. That's not gonna.
Nah,
I
that's
can't.
when you go. I knew there was a reason why I fucked you
Yeah,
up when you was
that's
a
the
kid.
reason why. Yo, when you was born, I
When
smacked
you
the
was a
shit out you.
fucking
That was the
baby.
reason
You know what
why.
I'm saying?
Because in the
Nah,
future.
I think that would be too much for me to think about. And then now my whole.
But I believe in it because you know what they say. I feel like when shit happens and then later on in life something happens again, we call it going full circle. That's literally the definition of it. Like we'll sit there and go, there it is, when it just went full circle.
You got him thinking.
Right? Know what I mean? Like you'll
Yeah.
sit there and be like, yo, you'll sit there forever and go, why the fuck did that just
happened,
happen?
yeah.
And then like a
It
month
could be
later you
that-
go, there it is, it just went full
Yeah.
circle.
It'd be hard
say it all
to
the time.
it'd be hard to disassociate because it's like,
Okay.
damn, did I bring this upon myself or was this meant
Exactly.
to happen? Yeah. It'd be hard. Come on,
Yeah, now
Kev.
we-
I ain't hear your opinion, Kev.
Is reverse karma bad then, or like
I don't know. I think it could go
because karma?
Nah,
in a
what if you
sense,
saved
is
a
like,
life, bro? Like what if you fuck this nigga up and you stop some shit that happened later on or some shit like that.
No. I
I see what you're saying.
I
Can
agree
reverse
with
karma?
that.
I think it could be good though. Like you've done good to somebody. I mean, it could be you've done something good for somebody, so in the future something comes, or something good comes to you first.
Yeah, but then what?
I don't know. It's all about perspective. Like you could do good for somebody because it's in your heart because you just want to do great for somebody.
Yeah, because you try to do a good deed today.
But in the future, it's like it could be. You could be right. It could be wrong. It's up to perspective how you feel about it. In the future, it could have sold what you've done. If you do believe in the universe, it could have sold a good deed that you've done. Like, I'm gonna repay you tenfold. Could be, based on your perspective.
I'll just pray.
Got me thinking right now. You want us to repeat the question?
He think about caviar. Caviar. He wants to order something.
You want us to repeat it?
Like think I'm slow.
What's the question?
Do you believe in reverse karma?
What is
What reverse karma is? It's like if you do something, it comes back
that? When?
years later.
So do you believe in it?
Bro, I'm listening. Yeah, I believe in that.
That was good. I'm proud of you.
No, don't give me a pound.
That's the first time you actually caught the oop.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead.
Yeah, I just said I believe in it
Why?
because I believe in all types of karma.
Why?
I believe in all types of karma. I believe in like there's nobody that much to really speak on that. I believe in all types of karma. That's why I don't do bad to anybody.
So okay, I now have a question then. Because he said all types of karma. What? There's more different. There's more than
There's good karma, bad karma.
what other
All
karma?
types of karma
Yeah.
and reverse karma.
If you're a fucked up individual,
Huh?
if you're a fucked up individual, that shit gonna come back. To you
Yeah, it's
sooner or
gonna
later.
come back and get you.
Dude, what do you think about
When
that?
you
No, you gotta-
when bad stuff happens to
Before-
you and you don't understand why it's happening to you, you've done some fucked up shit and you don't realize that you did some fucked up
That
shit.
shit.
It's just what it is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I
I
got
don't even believe in
arrested,
that shit.
That's what I'm
Are y'all
saying.
religious?
believe
Do you believe karma comes back in different ways? Like I believe in the Bible, it says that
It doesn't have to come back the same exact
Yeah.
way as what you did,
Yeah.
but it comes in a similar
energy.
in a
No,
similar-
but not to
It's
you.
just
Like
the
in the
energy.
Bible, it'll quote like it don't even have to come back to you. Like it come to your kids or your
Yeah, yeah.
grandkids. Like your future can reap the sins that you've done. Y'all believe?
Yeah, I
in
believe
that
in
or-
that. Yeah,
okay.
I believe in that. Yeah,
Nah,
You
I-
don't.
I believe
I
in
don't.
that.
I don't believe in karma at all.
Okay. Can I hear why?
Because it's niggas that done fucked up shit. And
They're
nothing's
still
happened.
prospering in life.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
You think-
rapists, pedophiles, molesters.
I get the rapists, pedophiles,
They
and all that.
done all that
But
shit.
it's also like he just said, it doesn't necessarily mean that he has to come back to you. It goes to people around you.
But then it's
Yeah,
not
but
my
then you
karma
can't.
then.
Yeah, you.
But-
The
But
fuck.
still karma.
So, I
So
mean,
then how do
it's
you
not
prove
my
that shit
karma.
exists
Like,
if it don't go back to
because-
you? You can't prove that shit
no,
exists.
no, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So like, you don't have to prove it on that end. Like, let's say this guy's a rapist, whatever. He goes to jail. 5 years later, four dudes just ran down on his mom and raped his mom, whatever it is, and he can't help his mom. He's in jail.
That's her
Oh,
karma.
yeah.
But
Who knows what his
no,
mom
how
did?
about
How is her karma if the son did it?
Yeah, but we don't
But
know what his mom
what if
did.
she did? What if she just did like that's like
Nigga,
that's
his
too
mom,
much.
but-
That was
nigga, the
karma.
mom's gonna starve the kid.
I get that. But what is it like? But that's what I'm saying. But it's still a karma. We don't know what the situations are. We don't know.
Nigga,
situations,
that
but I
shit
believe-
don't exist.
But I believe in karma.
That shit don't.
Can I ask you another question? Would you? I get it.
please. Yeah, come over here, bro, so they can hear the question.
I gotta use the bathroom so he get.
Well, before he gets up here, I agree with that. Like, how the fuck do you know the karma comes to you then? Like, it's
But
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
But karma is energy. That's all it is. Karma is energy. So
Right.
what happens is this. Wait, listen. For instance, right? So that same guy that raped somebody or whatever, right? Now he spends life in jail or whatever time in jail. So now what ends up happening is the karma is your children grow up without you there for that guidance and this, that, and the other. Your children technically go into the world a different kind of way than what they would if you were actually doing the right fucking thing.
okay, but what if I didn't care about that?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, what if that fuck them kids? I don't care. How is that my karma now?
It's not your karma.
Exactly.
It's their karma.
That's what I'm saying. It's not, but I did it. So if karma's coming back to me and I don't give a fuck if it happens to them kids, what does it matter? That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
true.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn. That's real shit.
So like if I slap a baby today and nothing
Yo,
happens,
why are
to me,
you slapping babies?
I don't know,
bro?
man.
why you keep
Nah, no
That's
bullshit.
something
I really
shit.
want to slap a baby
Babies.
because I think didn't we see that little baby that we said we would slap for $1 billion?
Yeah.
See,
There was a meme that came out. It was like,
Yeah.
hey, and you see, like,
I know
it was
what
like,
you're talking
it was
about
like this little
because
kid,
slap that shit.
with some huge eyes, and he had like a cute face, right? They were like, yo, it's like, would you slap this kid for $5 million? The next clip is a dude driving a Lamborghini and
Yeah,
he
that
got a
was it.
mansion and all that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
slapping the shit out that
I'll
baby.
slap that kid twice.
Yeah, and slapping
That's
the filter
crazy.
right off that baby's face. It was a filter. Yeah, you got. What was your question?
Oh, hey Don, this actually. Oh, sorry, my fault. This kind of going to what you was talking about. So I was gonna ask the question: do you believe in lineage, Hinduism? Do you believe in the past lives? If something that you did in your past life result into either your past life or maybe your kids' past life or your grandchildren's current lives, how do you kind of talk about karma in that aspect? On the spiritual aspect, energy.
Go ahead, energy guys.
Nah, that's real. It's real shit.
I think that's a good
That
question.
is a very good question, though.
Because in science they say energy doesn't die, it just transforms. So now with that being said, when it comes to like other lives and stuff, I feel like in a way it can I wouldn't call it karma, but it can affect your lineage. So like if you look at slavery, for example, right? Like that lineage trickles down and still has effects to some degree to this day, right? Especially here in America. So I think it can travel, but I don't think that's an example of karma. If that makes sense.
And
Gotcha.
I'm gonna piggyback on that too, because let's look at incarceration. My dad's been locked up most of my life. I'm not gonna like. I don't want to miss out my kids. Like that's his karma. That's not mine. Like it doesn't trickle down to me. Like I still change whatever I gotta do. I just don't like. Before this conversation that we had today, I kind of believed in karma until like y'all really had me thinking about reverse and is it even really fucking
There's
real?
also like where you like also like whatever it is, like it could be a karma and it could be a permanent karma that happened in life from his end, whatever it is, and that is on your and it's affecting you, whatever it is. It could be anything, and you just accept certain shit. You just accept just accept some fucking
crazy
shit goes
shit
on.
is-
So you don't you don't know. It could be
The
anything.
crazy shit is that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I feel like the reason why I say karma is real and basically when it comes down to this whole shit, because you can spin anything into what we feel is karma. Like some shit can happen to you tomorrow and you go, yup, it finally happened. And that's what you'll sit there and say because you're associated with something, say, technically bad happened like 2 weeks ago or whatever. So again, here it goes coming full circle. This is what it is. So that's
So what? Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
no,
go
yeah.
ahead. No, so wouldn't that be like a coping mechanism then?
That's what originally I was gonna say that. Like so I believe in karma, but I feel like people just use it as a coping instead of what it actually really is, which is like you put good energy out in the world and good energy comes back to you.
Okay.
That's the true thing of karma. Or if you put bad energy out in the world, bad energy is gonna come back to you in some way, shape, or form.
I have a question. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, right? You're a piece of shit, but you don't think you're a piece of shit, right? And you have a girlfriend or whatever like that, and you're a piece of shit to her, but like technically in your mind, you're like, I'm good. I'm not. There's no bad karma to me, right? But then she fucks you over, right? That's technically your karma, right? But now you've been like, oh shit, she gonna get her karma now. What like where does that line cross?
Well, the thing
when it
about it
goes
is this: it goes down to this that you are not acknowledging your flaws, and until you learn your flaws, karma is gonna keep coming your way.
But what?
The reason why her karma is gonna come to her is because she could have just broke up with you and just left you
Yeah,
fuck
I
alone
mean,
instead of
she's
No,
messing
no,
up.
doing you dirty.
I agree with
So
that.
that's
But what I'm saying is now I'm thinking in my head that I am a good guy. Damn, I ain't do nothing wrong.
yeah, we
to
all
her,
do that. I
whatever
felt like I
that.
did that.
You get what I'm saying?
I've done that before.
I'm a good guy now. I ain't do nothing wrong to her. But at the end of the day, she did this to me. Now I don't deserve that, right? Because I don't know. When you're saying that I gotta like
that still is
understand
your
myself.
karma though, because
How?
although
If I
you
don't think I'm doing anything
because
wrong.
listen to me. If
You
you
get what I'm
don't,
saying? Am I bugging?
all right. So
Bro, am I
energy.
saying it the right
Listen,
way?
let me
Nah,
explain something to you.
I
Let me explain something to you.
It's tough though.
Let me explain something to you. Your perception of what you're doing has nothing to do with that. Doesn't control karma.
But it's my karma.
But listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. If you're a fucked up individual, you're a fucked up individual when shit comes to you. Whether you think you are or you think you're not, doesn't matter.
You got a good point.
The universe is still gonna come full circle.
That's like we criticize Russell Westbrook shooting bad shots. What if in his mind
He's doing good.
But is it still happening or no?
But
you have no control over karma just because you think this is
Nah,
it.
he got a good point.
Who got a good point?
That's my point. Like you can think whatever the fuck you want to think.
Nah,
Karma is
you got a good point.
gonna run its course regardless.
But see,
Because you have to accept. If you don't accept shit, like he said, if you
But I'm
if
accepting.
you,
I'm making a good shot.
Listen, there's plenty of times where I felt like in relationships I was the fucking man doing the right thing, this, that, and the other. But you know what happened? With becoming a better person, I actually sat back and started listening to people and was like, oh shit, you know what? I was a fucked up individual. I do need to work on that. But if you're blind to it, that doesn't mean that your karma's still not coming around to you. It still came around. No matter what.
It's still coming around. And until you start acknowledging your flaws.
Then you can change it. And then now that energy, that positive energy you putting back into a relationship, it's coming back to you in a positive way.
What?
I'm a firm believer with the energy. Like we say, humans are made out of matter. Matter is made out of energy. Energy doesn't die. So the energy reciprocates whatever it is. It just keeps coming back and forth, back around into this world. So until you learn your lessons, when you learn your lessons and you're able to pass, I feel like this world is a test, and then you go to the next world, whatever it is, and then well another ball of energy goes to. That's what I feel. So if I mean, you never know. That could be that could be it. I believe everything that goes on television is true, and to an extent, everything that goes on television is true to an extent. So we just don't know. We just don't know because we're like lab rats. That's how I feel. Humans in this world are lab rats. But anyway, if you don't learn your lessons, you're just gonna, when you die, you come right back here to the hellhole.
So we say it all the time. We sit there and say, if you don't change your course, you're gonna repeat the same things over and over again. We say this shit all the time.
Yeah.
Because you haven't learned your lesson yet. Your karma is you keep going through the same fucking thing because you haven't learned your lesson yet. And when you learn your lesson, guess what? Better things start happening because you start addressing the issues at hand instead of thinking that you have delusions that you're just doing the right thing, but the bad shit keeps on happening. If it keeps on happening, technically something might be wrong and you're sitting there, you're not recognizing it, you're not addressing. You can't address anything that you're not recognizing. Back to Westbrook, this nigga's shooting bricks. This nigga's building houses, he's building shelters, he's building all of that. Shot selection is terrible.
He's still getting a triple dub. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still doing something good for the team.
He has nothing to prove.
But he haven't won a
like JT said, he has one MVP and he has a bunch of stats, empty stats. What else does he have? In this day and age, winning a championship is everything. He doesn't have that. Even KD left and the way whatever. Maybe look, watch this. No funny shit. This is wild. Maybe KD's karma is his injuries over and over again. The way you move like a sucker, your karma could be you're always hurt, bro.
You said, at what point do you have to cut off listening?
Listening to what? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At what point do you stop listening to a specific individual, or if it's not listening to a specific individual, at what point do you choose to listen?
Listen, it's always conducive to how you feel about the situation. If you can be a fucked up individual and continue down that fucked up path, and if that just works for you, that works for you. There's slime balls in this world, and that's how they choose to carry out. I feel like adults and grown people address their situations. When you run into a brick wall over and over again, eventually you're gonna want to stop that shit from hurting. Know what I mean? So you're going to sit there and try to figure out what is the actual problem. In relationships, women go through it all the time. Women will sit there and deal with fucked up dudes back to back to back to back, and all them niggas just treat them like shit until they put they change something about themselves. I'm not gonna say put worth. I'm not gonna put no kind of title on it. I'm just gonna say they gotta change something about themselves. And then women do that and then find the greatest nigga in the world. But they had to tweak something to get there. But until they tweak that, they might be fucked up individuals putting niggas through shit. A lot of women do that shit. We all men will sit there and tell you women don't take accountability. So maybe women not taking accountability, the karma is you keep on getting fucked up niggas that don't want to deal with your bullshit. Because you won't take accountability for the shit that you are doing. Same thing with niggas. Niggas, if you sit there in a fucked up relationship and you're not willing to compromise on certain things, you're going to continue to get the same kind of woman over and over again because those are the only women that's going to like that shit. Any woman with a certain standard, if you want to try to reach that, you're going to have to change to get to that point, right? And if you don't change, you'll end up with the same women over and over again.
Yeah, now I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take it to another example that's more kind of pertinent to sports. It was talking about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, R.I.P. Kobe. But Kobe Bryant in his interview, he was talking about like how he wanted to take individual basketball to another game 1-on-1 when he got to the pro game. So he said he was looking at Michael Jordan and trying to perfect his moves. So he said he was doing a turnaround shot when people was guarding him, but he was not making a percentage in the mid range like Michael Jordan was. So he said he had to ask Michael Jordan, like, yo, I want to sit down and ask you, like, how did you do the turnaround shot? Like, I want to learn from you. And Michael Jordan told him. And then he even took it to another next level. He said, I wanted to know, for example, with the teammates around you, like, how did you make them better? Michael Jordan told him. So he basically was studying other Michael Jordan when he tried to take Michael Jordan aspects and just learn it from himself without taking him as a teacher early on. But he had to go to Michael Jordan and ask him, like, yo, I want to know your turnaround shot. Like, how did you do it? And then that created a whole foundation of how Kobe Bryant played. So when people ask Kobe Bryant, like, yo, who will win in 1-on-1, you or Michael Jordan? He would say, like, chill. Like, when it came 1-on-1, everything I got from Michael Jordan was because of him. So when you talk about emulating the game or who will be 1-on-1, I get it from him. So kind of going back to his point, it's like people don't understand the certain perception that they put themselves in when they try to do things and they're not equipped to do it in the fashion that they think they could do it in. Kobe Bryant, 1-on-1 basketball, he was one of the top rookies in the game. High school basketball, he tried to do it on his own. But it didn't take for him to be great to ask another great, how do you do it? It changed his perception. 1-on-1 game, team basketball, he started winning championships.
But where's the point where you cut off people and just listen to you?
No, I don't think that should ever be the case.
You get what I'm saying?
You
Like
never
sometimes-
stop listening because you got to.
No.
How you gonna?
I agree.
What
But
it is
like,
is this.
just like he said, I could come to you. I could put real live situations in this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say nothing but there's been points where I sat down and had a conversation with you about something. I got a different thing from him. I got a different thing from him. I probably got a different thing from him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, for me to be where I'm at, where I'm saying, I got to take a little bit of all that and listen within myself to become what I need to be. Whether that's right or wrong. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. I got to do it, right? So, like, at point in time, like, yeah, he could have did all that. He could have went to all the greats. He could have did all that shit. But at the end of the day, with him going to himself, like, you got to be mentally ready for all this shit and ready for all that karma shit. Like, if I feel like I'm a good guy, I'm a good guy. If I'm gonna put that energy out there, if I feel like I'm gonna bring that to my energy to something or to a woman or to a friendship or to a podcast or to anything, I'm gonna bring my energy. When I get out of here, I could be the person I fucking want. I'm still bringing the energy. Like that's where I'm confused on where the karma shit comes in.
All right, so just because you say,
you know what I'm saying?
all right, you're saying if I'm a good guy, so I'm a good guy. Nah, it's not what you say; it's your actions. It's what you put out into the world. It's that energy that you continue to put out into the world. Being a good guy is not you telling yourself over and over again that you're a good guy.
I'm not
it's
saying
actually
that, but that's
showing
how I
up.
feel, though. But that's my actions, and that's how I feel. I could be a piece of shit to one person, right? Cool.
Okay.
But to everybody else, I am a great fucking guy.
So who was the piece of shit that you talking about?
I don't know. Maybe it was the nigga that gave me the fucking wrong food. I don't know. I got mad, nigga. Why you ain't giving me my food right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who the person is. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I can be a piece of somebody's not gonna like you. The same thing when we talk about zodiacs and we do all that shit. I'm a Cancer.
All right,
okay.
I'm gonna take this to
So
extreme.
maybe hold on real quick.
Take this to the extreme.
I'm a piece of shit to somebody.
Wait,
but everybody else is gonna love me.
Wait, can I take this to the extreme?
Wait, real quick. So what I'm not saying. I didn't say one person. I said continuous relationships after relationship. That's what I said. It's a continuous thing. Yeah. So how if you have a fucked up mindset going into another relationship after another relationship, eventually you have to address the fact that there's so many women that got so many issues with men, but the reason all they're saying, the man, he's fucked up. He did. He. The problem is she never looked inside of her. That's the reason why she'll never find the nigga that she need in her life or that she want in her life.
I gotta piggyback him real quick. The same notion I wanted to talk about. External. So when it came to what's his name? Hitler. So they talked about Hitler. Shit. They said the same notion that he's talking about though. So they said when Hitler first started off, everybody was so infatuated with him as a general. But as he got later on in his life, he started to be on a dictatorship and started doing the Nazism. The generals actually started to come to him like, yo, like, we think you should chill out. This is not exactly what was said, but I'm using it in our connotation to make the audience understand. Like, yo, you should chill out. Like, we think you kind of doing too much, basically, for the people. You kind of low-key, fucking up people, killing people. What happened to the general?
Got bodied.
KIA. Mean killed in action. Okay, next general. They started getting infatuated on all the people. What happened to that general?
Bodied.
What happened to the next general? So it was like all these generals, sooner or later, they started to get the message like, yo, we're not going to say anything to this guy because all of our friends end up missing. Our predecessor end up missing. So we're going to chill. We're going to let him do his thing and we're going to talk amongst each other. So in that aspect, when it's a person who believe in themselves so much, how can you not even say, like, even though in their mindset, they believe so much about these people, but they're not taking the advice that's being brought to them. So what could you say for that aspect? It's like, yeah, you get the advice brought to you, but in your own mindset, you so stuck in your ways.
Yeah.
It's your own personal perspective.
But you'll keep on running into it. If it's a constant cycle and you keep on relationship after relationship, I'm talking about friendships, I'm talking about romance, everything.
Type of shit.
Yes. The one individual you're fucked up to, like that might be a situation and whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. But if you continuously going through stuff and you start questioning like, why the fuck am I what? And people do that. You'll wake up in the morning one day, wake up whenever, and you go, why the fuck I just keep on going through this shit? And it's because there's something that you need to change. But until then, you're sitting there telling yourself, I'm doing everything right. Maybe you're not doing everything right. And no matter what, that the universe is speaking to you in a different way to let you know, like, that's not your path. You have to find your path. Whatever you think it is, this, that, and the other. Yes, as much as Kobe was like Jordan, eventually Kobe had to go on his own fucking path to make his own way, and that's what made him even more great than what he was already. Because he listened to himself at one point. He's like, yo, just ball out. Fuck everything, fuck the noise, fuck all this, that, and the other. I'm going to dedicate this, that, and the other. And that's why he's mentioned with the grace of whatever, because he made the decision, you know what, I'm not going to listen to none of this shit. I'm going to tune all that shit out. I'm going to work at it because this path is not, I'm running into a path. Now, if you're sitting there, you watching him and you watching, say, Shaq, you watching all these NBA players that were sitting there getting into issues with, say, women on the road and this, that, and the other. It's either you follow that path or... And then shit happened. Like all those dudes that followed that path, what are they? They're all divorced, right? That's their karma. Everything fucked up. Shaq right now is literally every chance he gets, yo, I fucked up with Shawnee. I fucked up with Shawnee. That's his karma. This nigga's running around mentioning because she just got married to the new dude, but now every time he's mentioning that's his karma. Instead of that, Kobe said, you know what? I'm gonna work on this. I fucked up with this situation. I got the charge. I got all that shit. But instead of just, like, whatever, I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep my motherfucking wife. He did it. He changed something. His karma came back. That woman was devoted to him. His children were devoted, this, that, and the other. Everybody. And that's how it worked. That's the circle.
Man, fuck.
I still think karma's bullshit.
Yo.
I still think it's bullshit because you can use it. You can use it for that sense.
Simultaneously, right?
No, it's not for nothing. That's his piece. That's his
opinion.
piece. But the reason why it's bullshit is because people use karma to explain things that they don't have logical reasons for. So it's almost like faith, right? I don't know why these things happen, but I have faith in this. So therefore, my faith is going to lead me towards this way of thinking or this thought process. That's how people use karma. But now on the flip side, when fucking innocent people die, that shit not karma. When kids are born with cancer, that's not karma. When innocent kids get shot on the street, that's not karma. We just talked about kids getting shot in the school. That's not karma. Fucking the United States bombed Japan. Innocent people died. That's not karma.
Like that
That's not karma.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
That's not. Okay.
You don't know.
So
that.
innocent kids dying is karma?
It goes back.
It's not. You see, nah.
That's why I
it's
asked
not
about
the
lineage.
innocent
No.
kids.
That's why I asked
No.
about lineage.
You don't know what's the karma.
So then you
don't
can't
know.
label it karma then because you don't know.
But it is
what
karma.
What the
Karma
parents.
is
You can't
energy.
label it if you don't know. That's my
don't
point.
know.
You don't know. So you can't label it karma if you don't know.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
But nobody's calling that karma. Nobody's calling it karma. You don't know what happened
wait,
to that
can I
situation.
ask him this?
You don't know what happened to that situation.
So what is the Holy Spirit? Have you seen a ghost? Have you seen a spirit before?
No. Yes.
Can you explain that?
I've seen spirit before.
I've seen spirits before.
Spirit is in everybody.
Yeah.
When you beat and you fucked up, like in a basketball game, you see people's spirit. That's what you see. See, people associated with that, with something artificial, this, that, and other. Spirit is inside of you, no matter what. You can sit there and be beat to shit in the fucking gym, but I'm gonna get one more motherfucking set in and knock this shit out. That's
let
your
me
spirit
ask you
talking
this
to you.
on a logical sense. Have you ever been in a zone where you feel like you could do almost anything in your job? Like locked in. Like locked in. Almost. Have you felt days where you feel like you're not in a zone and you're like, damn, I'm not feeling it? Can you explain that?
Yeah.
Why?
That's my mental state and how I'm feeling going into the job that day. I could have woken up and not had no sleep. Now I don't feel like going to work. I could have not felt like dealing with kids that day. But that doesn't affect how I do my job though.
You think?
I
know.
It could.
It could.
It don't.
So let me ask you this.
It
So let me
don't.
ask you this.
Most people.
So
like,
do you
yeah.
associate the way you feeling with energy?
Absolutely.
That's all I gotta say.
What does that prove?
Wait, I'm about to say, what you saying?
Because the type of energy, but listen though. But you saying what am I saying is the type of energy that you bring to every day, even though on his perception, it may not. Go ahead, finish it. Go ahead.
Even your perception, like you were still doing what you had to do, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
So what I'm confused on, whose side you on?
What do you mean?
Like, are you with us to fuck the karma, or are you with them with they like karma?
It is karma.
You at.
It is karma. Going back to his perception.
It's not that I like karma. I agree with karma.
I am with karma because going back to his situation, when you look at perception, right? He could think anything he want to think.
Right.
He could think he a billionaire. He could think he a trillionaire. But at the end of the day, regardless of what he think, reality still sets in. So when him and his perception of how he perform in the workplace, other people might say otherwise. That's their perception. So really, when you think about it, whose perception is true? Everybody lives in their own world. His perception could be true as well about how he performed. But will his manager say that? Even low tier, the people that he work with, his kids say that. They could say, hey, yo, I think you bringing a different energy type of today. You kind of low, are you okay? That's energy. You might think you perform the same way. But they're like, yo, you look down, you feel down. Are you okay? You're like, yeah, I'm good. And on their face, they might like, yo, how you feeling? Like, are you all right? You good? Like, yeah, I'm good. Even though that's your perception, they may see otherwise, which you don't see, which is,
But that proves my point. If karma is based on perception, then that shit don't exist.
Nah, but that's it. No,
that's
but
my
that's
point.
I never said it was based on perception.
If it's based off good and bad is perception.
But it's
No,
energy.
it's not.
It's
No.
energy.
It's,
It's
no,
energy.
perception is your mind.
It's
That's
energy.
you and your how you see the world.
It's
If
energy.
something happens to me and you say that's my karma, and that's good karma, that's based off what your perception of good is.
Okay.
It is.
That's what
I
makes it
get that.
bullshit.
I get that.
It don't exist. It don't exist. There's no way it can exist.
But then that's saying like morality doesn't exist.
How?
No, that
Morality is perception.
So morality doesn't persist.
In Hitler's mind, Hitler was right.
So
morally, he was right.
First of all, in Hitler's mind, he was right, and they made perfect surgeons, and they made good ovens.
His opinion, morality doesn't exist.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he thought something came out of that. Something came out of what he
is
thought.
That what he thought? Something did come out of it.
You know what I'm saying? But that's his. Like,
where there's a bad, there's a good. That's what
exactly.
But
what I'm saying is that's his perception.
But doesn't mean that you don't have bad stuff coming your way from behind that. That doesn't mean that. Like,
so you're saying morality does not exist, basically.
I'm saying morality is perception.
But does morality exist?
How do you define morality?
Does morality exist?
How do you define it?
Do you believe in good or bad?
Yes.
Then morality exists.
Because I believe in good and bad, morality exists?
Yes.
So how does that apply to karma?
Look at the true definition of morality. Morality is literally the perception of good and bad.
All right.
That's the definition of it. There's nothing else to it. Morality. Look it up, please.
Yeah, morality is not an energy, though.
You go, okay, do you believe in religion?
I'm not religious, no.
Okay, so then that doesn't apply to you. Do anybody else on this podcast believe in religion?
I'm okay with it.
That doesn't believe.
Oh yeah, he's super pro religion. We had this big argument one time. yeah, hold on. I'm okay with it.
I'm not fully like into
he
it.
Just
do I believe that there's something there? Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I honestly really don't know. But at the end of the day, do I believe something? Yeah, of course I believe in something.
Yeah.
But do I believe it's like? I don't know. It's not. You can. I'm not gonna give you a definite yes or no.
But it's belief. It's not about a yes. It's a belief. It's your personal own belief.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter about what society believes. It's about you and your beliefs.
Right.
It's about your. Do you believe in good and bad?
Of course.
So you believe in religion to a certain extent.
Religion is not just good and bad, though.
Yes and no. Because
no. We can't say yes and no, and I can't say yes and no. Yeah. Religion is not just good and bad.
The reason why I say that is because, all right, Christianity and Catholicism is two different.
Listen, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not even gonna say nothing about anything. But listen, at the end of the day, like I whatever somebody, whatever, right, goes to a Catholic church.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes to CCD. And CCD is bad if you ain't pray to it, you're a bad person. If you ain't do this, you're a bad person.
I went to CCD. I was never told I was a bad person.
Trust me, bro. If you don't do this, you're a bad person.
I went for communion and confirmation.
At the end of the day, bro, that is not something that should be in a religion to me. You're not a bad person if you don't pray to that. You're not a bad person. So
I give you that.
So like this is where I'm confused on what you're trying to say. Like, is good or bad? What is the difference?
But what I'm saying is it really comes down to your personal belief, because like if you believe in religion, if you believe in morality, if you believe in good or bad, there's something which in your energy would believe like, yo, that's good or that's bad.
But
I got a question for JC.
I'm gonna let you go real quick. But the perception between good and bad, right, is the fact that. Hey, you want this water?
No.
That's a good idea, right? I could again, but he might have thought it was bad. Maybe he thought I put something in it.
But now you made that a public belief.
It doesn't matter. Like good and bad decisions are perceptions.
Exactly.
I think that. Kev might need me to do something for him tomorrow, right? I think I'm gonna go and do that for Kev, and I fucked up because it wasn't what Kev wanted. I said that is perception. Good and bad is perception. Bad actions and bad things, murder, rape, those things are bad things.
That's perception as well. Too. That's perception.
Yeah, but that to go back to the original thing about karma, all that morals and stuff, those are just beliefs. People are literally saying that karma is an energy.
It is.
So you mean to tell me you can say that an energy transferred from this
look at the energy.
to this? That difference between right and wrong.
There's bad energy. There's bad energy, and there's bad people. There's bad people that think that they're doing good things, but they're bad, right?
All right.
So but they are the demons of the earth. They're the demons of the earth. So they're doing a bunch of crazy shit, right? To people, but they think they're doing good. Like I might see you as a fucked up person, right? I might see you as a fucked up person, and I want to deal with this person, but this person thinks everything that he's doing is a good thing,
right? And we can have that discussion based off morals.
Yeah, I'm saying
facts.
As morals and beliefs. So what you said,
but he'll be the person to bring the bad karma to you.
And that's where you lose me because that doesn't prove that's karma.
Because we going down a crazy rabbit hole and we about to pack this shit up. JT. No, because
it's time to go. It's time to go.
JT,
it's a good discussion. It's a good discussion.
I got two questions for you, JT. Do you believe in speaking into existence?
Oh.
Yeah. Do you believe in putting like whatever you put out comes back to you?
No.
So you don't work hard.
No, whatever. Don't pay off. No, because I've put out a bunch of things that never happened.
Okay.
Nigga, I've had birthday wishes since I was 8.
I'm not.
I've never came true.
Wishes is different.
Please.
That's a manifestation.
I'm talking about. No, first
you
of
have
all,
birthday wishes, and if it didn't come directly what it was, let's say if you asked for a freaking Power Ranger toys, whatever it was,
all right,
but they gave you some toys.
No. If I wanted a Power Ranger and I didn't get it, it did not happen.
First of all,
there's no fucking substitution.
First of all,
it didn't happen.
But how do you believe in speaking into existence then?
Because I believe in the laws of manifestation, the law of attraction.
But that's energy, though.
But that's the same thing that you're saying. Anyway, as far as when I said that if you whatever you put into the world,
can I finish that?
Yeah.
Because you can manifest it, but that's part of it. You also have to work for it.
Yeah.
So the working for it is 90% of getting the things that you manifest. I could wish
99%.
Yeah, I could wish and manifest and meditate and pray for all the shit that I want. If I don't put in the 99% to work for it, it's not going to happen. So when I get it, it's not solely because I manifested it. It's because I worked for it.
But I just asked you that. That was the second part of my question. And you said no.
What are you talking about?
I said, do you believe that whatever you put out into the world, it comes back to you? That's literally, and I say,
no.
Meaning hard work. And I say, if you work for it and it comes back to you, you said no.
I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry.
Wait, what did you say?
If you work hard for it, it comes back to you.
No, I was with him when I assumed you said if you put it out into this world, it comes back to you. That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, I basically said what you put out into this work comes back to you.
All right.
Yeah,
but no,
but hard work, and I said, and I gave an example, which was hard work. If you put in hard work, it comes back to you. You said no originally.
Facts.
That's what you said.
Yeah,
So,
but it all depends on what you want.
But and
because people that work hard, that's still broke.
All right, so based on what you were saying, people's perception, because you said perception, people's perception, that is karma, right there. What you're saying, that's people's perception of karma, right there. You're just saying it's not karma. What you're doing is you're just taking a word and saying, no, it's that word don't exist. I'm just going to, whatever you're saying karma is, I'm still going to do it, and I'm going to apply it, and this and that, I'm just not going to call it karma. That's pretty much this argument.
No, that's not karma. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I just gave you the two. I gave you the two questions.
For the next hour.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
be
just gave you the
for the
two
next
questions
hour.
that basically.
You asked me, do I believe if I work hard for something, then that's karma, and I get it, and that's karma.
Why the fuck did you ask?
And good things return to you. Yes, it's karma.
If I work for something, then I earned it.
How's that karma?
It's not karma. I earned it.
Nah.
If I work for something and I achieve it, that's what I earned. I earned that.
I think that's the good karma.
That's good karma.
That's just not the regular karma. That's the good karma.
Since when did we ever? I've never heard nobody call it karma.
Wait, but damn.
That's what I'm saying.
I've never heard somebody say, yo, I've been wanting this job for the last 30 years and I got it. Thank God for karma. I've never heard that before. Ever. Now we can't try to make it work just because of you having a argument
people
about
will say, because you put in that work and the effort, it came to you.
Exactly.
That's the
Work and
karma of
effort.
putting in the work and effort.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You've always
you just
heard,
don't want to use the word.
That bitch did that. Karma's gonna get her.
Good karma is God's blessings.
All right, we the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yo,
I can go
time to go, man. Yo, time to go.
We ain't where we want to be, but thank God we ain't where we used to be.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Go
ahead.
Sunday spinners, Sunday shells.
That was a good one.
You want to come up here and say something before you get?
Go ahead.
You good?
I came to watch, man.
Yeah, man.
That was
At the
a
end of
little
the day,
spicy.
man,
Hey, give us some
real,
good
man.
karma by donating to the super chat. You know, since y'all want to, yeah, good karma. Word. We need some good karma, so we just gave y'all a really dope conversation. So donate to the super chat. Just hit the little heart button at the end by the like button. Hit the like button too, and then slide a couple buttons down and hit the super chat. Donate $5, $10, $25, $50 if you want to see Justin do something strange for a little piece of change. So do that, get that done,
Kev's gonna
and
be the first one to do it.
yeah, appreciate y'all.
Bro, I ain't gonna do it because it's gonna be karma. Like, that's karma. Like, nah, it's over. Fuck that. Nah, we out of here, man. We love y'all. We see y'all. We might see y'all Monday. We might not. We don't know, but.
I don't know tonight.
Nah, Monday
Not
we're
even
supposed to
there.
have something going on, but it is what it is.
There's no energy behind that.
There's no energy in it. So if I don't say we're gonna do it, the karma's not gonna get us. You feel
Speaking
me?
into existence, bro.
Speaking of things.
We love y'all. We out of here.